Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Emmy. You already know what's up. Hold on a second. I gotta go live here and give me a moment. Gotta do everything here. I was actually in the middle of doing something real quick, so let me finish that real fast and then we can go live. I gotta upload some important documentation for my court case. Didn't have a lot of time to freaking do this before going live, but let's go ahead and do this now. Okay. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Figure I'd give it a couple minutes for everyone to just join real quick. Just a second, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to do this before. I could have just saved a little bit of time and then go live, but I'm not going to take long anymore in like a minute or two. What happened there? What the heck? Okay, what the hell? There we go. Paste it as plain text. It was freaking weird ass formatting there. I just need an image of my. Just upload an image of myself right quicks. I had to upload my driver's license. Oh my goodness. I was like, yo, what is that thing called again that I use to identify myself in like all manners of things? I couldn't remember what the hell that was called. Alright, I'm almost done here. I got the picture uploaded. Just go ahead and download from my Discord. Just grab it right fast. It's kind of like the nice thing about Discord. If I need something like uploaded real fast, I just upload it real fast, and then from there I just go ahead and just send stuff to where I need to send it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I really need. Attach a legible photograph of scan or scan a valid photo ID from his list. Passport, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yep. Put the attachment in. And we are good to go, ladies and gents. 408 kilobytes. There you go. Yep, all set. I can close this bitch and we can start playing the 100 line. Let's go, baby. Play some of that 100 line. Let's I got all of my shit here. I'm ready to go. I've been playing a lot of FF12 lately as well. I don't know how much you know, how much FF12 you guys play, how much you know about it. But I've been playing that quite a bit, and let me tell you something, alright? FF12, that shit's the GOAT. And we have also Persona 4 Golden. I got it because my buddy Kaiser has been playing that, and it's been hilarious. It's been a hilarious just run through the game so far. He's just playing it for the first time, doesn't know shit. Well, he knows some shit, but he really doesn't know shit, so it's been pretty great. The classic black screen. Actually, I should probably get like a screen up when we actually like. Hold on, let me see something. Put up an image or something like that. Let's see if I could do that right fast. Can I put up an image right fast before I go live? Let's see what I got in my gallery here. Screenshots. Dope. Put some AI stuff. Put some Predator stuff. Put Arnold Schwarzenegger up on screen. I know I've got some good stuff in here. Some like nice backgrounds. I know I've got some nice backgrounds. Just gotta figure out which ones I'm gonna put. Or I could put any of my AI pics. I think I have a few AI pics in here. Things that I made and shit. Anime wallpapers, Saga, Elden Ring locations, bro. I know I made a few of them. Alright, at least the game is playing. I think, is the audio even playing? I can't tell. I don't know if you guys are hearing it or not, but okay, here's my AI art. Shoot, my eyes started hurting. So, not here then? One of these has. Is it my laptop drive? Hold on. Pictures. Let's take a look. RS3, now that's good stuff. Spotlight images. Will I get in trouble for that? I mean, is this public domain? I don't know. Ooh, these look nice. Yeah, I got a bunch of spotlight images from, you know, just finding whatever looked interesting to me. How would this look? This one looks pretty cool. Would this look nice, actually? A couple rabbits. Oh, I don't put that under me. I'm just chilling right back here. Just chilling. Hold on a minute. I'm goofing around before we even start, but I figure we'd take a good 5 minutes before we do anything crazy. Let me just post this. That bad boy in there. Alright, we are good to go, guys. Alright, no more playing around. Let's just get back to the actual game. Alright, let's see. Oh, by the way, let me show you something. Let me show you how fucked up my controller is. How much more fucked up it's gotten. Just to let you know. Here's the rumble motor for that controller. The rumble motor, right? Look at this look at this shit. Look at this controller. You see what I'm playing with? You see what I'm playing with? Bro, look at this shit. This shit is look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. How do I put Look, where is it? Like pieces that fell off. Like, bro, look at, bro. Look at what I play with. That's wild. Look, this has seen some wars, bro. I'll be playing like this, bro. I should be cutting my hand. I'll be playing like this. But the buttons are all solid. Like all the buttons on this shit are solid. Look, you see the fucking the circuit board on this shit. Look at this. Look at this shit. Wires hanging out. You could literally like see all that shit. But I've actually been playing it like this. It's pretty dope. What is this? Yeah, pretty dope. I very much enjoy it. I think the buttons are all really solid. All the face buttons are good. That's the only reason I'm still playing it. They're beautiful. The buttons are also fucking good. But the controller grip has left. Controller grip has left, bro. That shit ain't no more. Alright, anyway. Let me see. Anyone in the chat here? Not as of yet, but alright, let's get back to the game. I'm super hungry. I can't wait to eat and play. So let me turn this thing on. I've been waiting to play this game for a minute. Alright. Yes, we are definitely ready to go. So let's do a little recap. What happened last time? Last time, the prisoner had escaped. And the prisoner went off to somewhere. The base that was like all the way in the top left of the second map or third map, the tertiary map, the desert area, I think. And over there, they presumed to bring Ima with them, or her, and we didn't see Ima, but we did find a certain individual that was already like absorbed and had their hemoglobin taken from them. Not hemoglobin. What is it called? Something globin. Cryptoglobin, right? That was taken from them, which is the important aspect of hemoanima, right? So without that, you can't run hemoanima. And so with that, they were taken, whoever that is. I theorize is Hiroku, but it is all the game's telling us that it's actually the other girl, the one that was the one who ran off with Ima. So whoever the invader, whoever the invader was, she's the one who took Ima and went over there, and the game's at least Ato says that is her. I don't know if he said without a shadow of a doubt, but he made it seem like that was her de facto, and I'm calling cap on that. I think that's Hiroku that's there. I don't know how he would have transferred her here, but given that we haven't found Hiroku's body's whereabouts, remains, anything of the sort, and it just all of a sudden we have a body here, I'm thinking that's actually Hiroku instead of the invader. And there's still the simple fact that invader has been missing with Ima for a while, and the actual trace, the what do you call it, the transmitter was actually I think found at the site, but we didn't see any of them. We didn't see any sight of them. So yeah, I don't know what's going on, but that's pretty interesting that it's happening like that so far. So we're just gonna play, and I think right now we're going to the first floor cafeteria because it's day 74, and it's time to rise and shine, baby. So yeah, the music's so popping. Music's so popping, dude. Okay. I guess we're just... Well, let me go check out the room real quick, because ever since someone tried to just bust in here and try to do stuff, this is what happened. So... yeah, okay, yeah, I started thinking about something the other day, over the weekend, actually. These flames, like, are definitely related to the flames that the Flame Boy seems to be producing. So I theorized in the beginning that the flame might actually be related to him. So, for example, he could be someone who died by the flames, either someone who died in the flames from the outside flames, or maybe even these flames. Or he could be like in One Piece. What is that? All right, I didn't find it last time. I'm gonna find it this time because last time I made the theory, I didn't actually like properly specify what theory I was talking about. So I'm gonna bring it up here now. Like jetaviation.com. All right, hold on. I think something man. Let's see, One Piece. Okay, so yeah, Klabouterman. Well, Klabouterman. I don't know how to really say this, but it says here a Klabouterman is said to be a water spirit or fairy that dwells in ships and is essentially an incarnation of a ship, or has developed a life of his own. Due to being well loved and cared for, they are normally considered to be only a legend among seafarers. So this is important. If you watch the Water 7 arc of One Piece, you know why this is an important thing. But yeah, actually, I had the same idea, but here, and instead of say a seafaring fairy thing, then instead I could think of it like a flame boy that is protecting the school. Now, I don't know what exactly this boy is representing. I still tout that it's someone who maybe died here and is protecting some history, or it could be like the son of the founder, or it's whoever, right? It could be a number of things, but I still believe that this entity is probably related to the school in some way, shape, or form. So I'm thinking it's like the spirit protecting the secret behind here, or it could be the spirit of the school itself. It could be the spirit of a lot of stuff, but it's very clear to me that this hollow, whatever you want to call this guy, I almost said hollow purple because I'm looking at purple, but no, it's possible that the flame boy is actually just someone who's just protecting humanity. That's another way to look at it. There's a number of reasons why I think this, and primary because whenever he comes around, the alarms don't go off, nothing happens. He just happens to go anywhere he wants to go, like that. He was able to go into our room in the beginning when we first saw him. He's always chilling in our room. I don't know why our room, why not someone else, but he's always chilling with us. And he happens to like just be there, doesn't trigger any alarms. And he's very low-key and very discreet and quite covert, right? So every time we see him, we don't know how he got here. And Takumi seems to be taking the wrong approach by being antagonistic towards it. But it's very clear that it wants to protect the school, because if it wanted to do harm, it could just do the same thing to get past these flames and into the damn room itself. So it has to be related to the school in some way, shape, or form. And the way I best relate it is the Klabouterman from One Piece. Like, that's the best way for me to visualize what this thing's supposed to represent. So anyway, yeah, that's what I was thinking about over the weekend. Hey, what's up, Kaiser? What's up, baby? Yo, welcome to the chat. I am the spirit of the school. Do your homework. Right, yeah, no. I brought this up before, so it's not like a new theory, but I'm more like convinced of it now. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I said in the beginning I was gonna pull up that One Piece thing, and now I have. So it's come full circle, and now you guys know what I'm talking about if you watch One Piece. So. Finally, everyone's here. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Tell us in detail what happened. Well, you see, I was headed with Takamaru and all them guys, and we went over there, and we was finding shit, and we won, and then we killed a body, and then we found a body, and now we're back. Alright, so that's what happened. That was the most detail, the maximum amount of detail I could give right there. Yeah, of course. Well, I told everyone the full story of what we'd experienced at the enemy base. Yeah, so that was the story, and shit. Huh? So we have to fight over there after all? That must have been tough. Seriously though, how are we gonna get Ima back now? Where is Ima is the better question. Not how we're gonna get him back, is where the hell did he go? It's a problem, alright. We don't have any leads to tell us where to start looking. We also don't know who the heck let the prisoner free, right? That's another, like, situation. Did we ever find any clues on that? I bet you Ato did it. I'm gonna just blame Ato for everything. Even if we don't go looking for him, it's possible the enemy might bring Ima to us. That is very possible, but it's also possible for them to bring back Ima and, like, brainwashed, right? So he might not be on our side anymore. So, what do you mean? The invaders are gonna use him. I'll bet that's why they took him in the first place. Yeah, my freaking star killer? This freaking fly is pissing me off. Oh my god, get away from my screen. Use him how? Not like they did with Moko. Nah, all the commanders have different powers. I don't think any of the others have that copy ability. Unless they had a twin, like Ima and Kako. This fly. I'm about to... Bro, get out of here. Motherfucker. Fucking fly. Hope I squished it. No, I didn't. Yo, do I have a spray? Oh my god. This is gonna kill me. He's just doing this. He's doing this around. He's doing this. He's not even like doing some weird like bro. What is this movement? Like freaking dash dancing, bro. Get his ass. No, wait until I be able to. Wait until I'll be able to. Oh, my stream. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna get his ass. Just you wait. Anyway, my guess is they'll use some other approach. No idea what it'll be yet, though. Maybe they'll turn him into a hideous monster and he'll come crawling back, begging to be put out of his misery. That happens. Oh, you thinking this is Marble and Tales of Symphonia? No, we're not gonna go down that route. Or Presea's sister, or Lloyd's mother. Oh man, look at her. She's all worried. No, stop that! You're scaring Kako. Yeah, and. But if the enemy is going to use Ima in some way, that might be our best chance to take him back. Or not. Yes, we'll turn it around and use their plan against them. I won't let things play out like they did with Moko. This time we won't lose anyone. Yeah, whatever slimy tactic they come at us with, we just gotta strike. No. Yeah, whatever slimy tactic they come at us with, we just gotta strike back at them even harder. At any rate, there's no moves for us to make right now. We'll just have to carry on like normal for now. Kako, you okay with that? Honestly, I prefer to go looking for him right now, but we have no idea where he is exactly. We can't just spend resources like that. We don't know where to do this. And if we don't protect the academy, he won't have a place to come back to. So I'm gonna focus on getting stronger and prepare for our chance to save him. Dude, it better not be another freaking Hiroku situation where we don't even know what the hell happened to her. Like, that's starting to piss me off. Like, that's two people now. We don't even know where their bodies are. I mean, I still presume to say that Hiroku's body is the one that we found yesterday. Or last stream, not yesterday, but... Oh, yesterday in terms of the game, I guess. I work harder and harder and get stronger and stronger. We got the Daft Punk in you. Wow, Lady Kako. Yeah, who threw tear gas in here? The smoke's getting in my eyes. It ain't me. Every single time with this guy, it's like onions, or it's like so someone's got some gas. Like, that's right. All we can do now is wait. Our chance is sure to come eventually. The thing that worries me the most is how the invaders intend to use Ima against us. That's the only thing they could do to use him. It might be something none of us could even imagine. Hey, Takumi! Oh gosh, look at this bitch trying to do some evil shit. I just know it's gonna be evil, huh? I looked up at the sound of Nozomi's voice to see her staring at me. There's something I want to talk to you about. If it's not an inconvenience, could I come to your room later?
How's it poppin'?
Oh, wrong one. Oh, but I was supposed to do that earlier.
The meat on the bone.
Yeah. You already know what that means. My room? Yeah, that's fine. Bro, the way she's looking, yo, she's trying to clap cheeks. Good, I'll see you later then. With a shy smile, Nozomi wandered off. Well, looks like our discussion is done here, so I'm gonna take off for now. Already? What? That's uncharacteristic of Eito. Excuse me? What? I'm gonna take off for now? Bro, he's never done that. Suspicious. Is it too unpleasant to be in the same room as me? No, I just don't have that much of an appetite today. There's also a little something I want to check out in the library. Ooh, we got a spy on Eito. Alright, time to follow Eito. We're doing it. That's it. You're not gonna convince me. Not gonna convince me this old C-Time motherfucker is up to no good right now. With that, Eito left the cafeteria. I'm done eating too. I'm gonna go train. Well, he wasn't done eating, but you were done eating, so what? Kako devoured her breakfast in no time at all, rushing out of her room. Why am I picturing Kako taking a burger and just going, just shoving it right down her throat and just finishing the food like some cartoon character? That'd be some hilarious shit. Hold on. I'm gonna eat in the biolab. I'm in the middle of developing some interesting medication. What are... Everyone's doing weird shit right now. Hold on. Everyone's going to their own usual spots. Look forward to seeing the results. I almost don't want to see the results. I don't know what's gonna happen. Then Yugamu stood up from his seat and left. Wow, what kind of interesting medication does he mean? Maybe something for an upset tummy? Pepto-Bismol? No, maybe it's drugs. You look interested, Darumi? That's just regular medication. Over-the-counter shit. I guess I'll go work out. You guys should stop dicking around and get pumped. We must not fall behind. Holy Jumonji sword, we're going to train. Yeah. Then I guess I'll go to the garage. You know, I wanted to pair up Tsubasa and Takemaru, but for some reason, I'm pairing up Takemaru with Kyosuke. I almost want them to be a thing even. But I like him and Tsubasa too. But maybe not, because I like Tsubasa in this game. She seems pretty good. She seems pretty based. Let Takumi end up with her instead of that Nozomi girl. I had to clean up the prisoner's cage. I'll be going too. What is there to clean? She's gone, bro. Bro, she's gone. Everyone left the cafeteria one after another. We must all have a lot on... Oh, they must all have a lot on their minds right now. You paupers should work hard and sweat hard. I'm going to enjoy a nice refined tea party. Alone. Alright. Have fun playing by yourself alone. And you can't make fun of Kyosuke for that because you're doing it yourself. Ah, thumbs down. Ah, seeing everyone working so hard is making me feel bleaker and bleaker. Darumi, you're such a horrible loser. You should just die. Look, you're crying again. I'm like, dude, can I give her a freaking hug, bro? Dude, I feel really bad about Darumi. And I know, I shouldn't feel like that because she's a freaking deranged lunatic. But there's something so lovable about her. I don't know. I just want to give her a hug. Is that crazy? Yo, Sunslayer, what's up, baby? Yo, welcome to the chat. It has been a while. It's been a while.
How's it poppin'?
How's it poppin', bro? Hey, I'm heading to bed right now, but good luck, have fun tonight. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Yes, sir. Hey, man, if you got any raids going, just bring them my way. You know what I'm saying? Bring some people to the light here. Bring them into the Society of Light. Let's go. The Empire is the Society of Light. People don't know, but they will. I finished my breakfast and went back to my room to prepare myself for our next battle. Okay, I can't just sit around and relax, but first, free time? That must be her. Wait, no, wait, no. I gotta go check on Ito. Where is he? No, I want to check the library. Where is everyone? What? No one's anywhere. Damn, I wanted to see where everyone was. Because I was hella suspect that he said that. He's like, oh, I don't feel that good. I actually don't have an appetite. There's something in the library I want to check out. Can I just go to the library and check it out with him? Can I just, you know, kind of just... Maybe he's trying to look at the R18 section. You know what I'm saying? The rated 18 stuff. I mean, I want to know. Can I check? Can I check? Can a homie check? Just saying, bro. Anyway. Yeah. I opened the door, and as I expected, Nozomi was standing there. Sorry to come by like this. Is now a good time? Yeah, no problem. Come on in. Thank you. Well, she's already in, so saying come in doesn't really do anything. You say you had something you wanted to talk to me about.
Before that, I should get one thing off my chest.
What's that?
Takumi, thank you so much.
Nozomi bowed her head deeply. It's fine. It's embarrassing when you say it like that. Shit.
Huh?
More importantly, are you feeling better now? She finally raised her head. Yes, I'm fine now. Thanks to you, I'm in perfect shape again. I was skeptical that absorbing the cryptoglobin would actually stop the rejection symptoms. But I haven't had any problems since then. I still can't use hemoanima like everyone else, though. What, really? I guess it's like a slow process of evolution. I don't know. Maybe we gotta feed her more kills to actually make her like fully. I don't know. I don't know what it will take. Well, it's just good that we managed to stop the symptoms. Yeah. I've been thinking. I want to tell you the truth, Takumi. Okay. Do it. Huh? You've helped me so much. I can't keep this a secret anymore. You saved my life, so I'm gonna trust you and tell you everything. When I know what I've been hiding and what separates me from the rest of you. Will you hear me out? Get on my bed first. We could talk about it, you know, over some, you know, kind of romantic setting, you know, Netflix and chill. Or right here, the couch. It's on the couch. Come on, Nozomi, get comfortable, man. We're gonna be here for a while, so get comfortable. Either you go on the bed or you go on the couch. Pick your poison, girl. Pick how you want to spend it. Go ahead, I'm all ears. Are we really gonna stand and talk? Bro, this is lame. Take a seat, sit down, lay down, whatever, man. Okay, but I want you to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. Well then. Okay. At least until we make it to day 100. Okay. I am ready for the truth. I've been waiting for this moment for a while. That's fine. That's why you wanted to meet in my room, right? Absolutely. It's just the two of us here. So we don't have to worry about anyone else overhearing. Can they overhear us? No, right? They said the walls were... No, I think they said that, yeah, this is like soundproof. So they can't hear it. Okay, good. It'll all... I was going to say, like, why don't we just go to the courtyard? That way we can keep track of who's there and, like, I don't know. But this makes sense, too. It'll be okay. I'll keep it a secret, I promise. Okay, thank you. And with that, Nozomi started to tell the story, little by little.
I told you some of the...
Sabas, what's up, baby? Yo, whoop to the Chad. How's it popping, by the way?
How's it popping?
Hey, Papaya. Hi, Papaya. I told you some of this earlier, but...
Unlike everyone else, I came to Last Defense Academy of my own volition.
Right.
Yeah, I know that part already.
Okay.
I did it to fulfill the dream my mother and I shared. But also to get revenge for my mom.
Revenge.
That's why.
My
Makes
home
sense.
environment was a little unusual. My father died in a car accident when I was little, and my mom was so busy with work she was almost never home.
She told us this before. No, this is the same story as Karo, right? Something like that?
I was always alone, except when Mom would come home during breaks. She told me a lot about her
Aw.
research. She was so obsessed with it, I don't think she had anything else to talk about. She'd say it was just between us, and tell me about all of the things she'd learned, about how world death devastated the Earth's surface, and how the Tokyo residential complex was an underground shelter. Even that humanity was doomed to extinction at the rate things were going. I heard it all from my mom.
So you knew all those secrets from a young age.
Yeah.
Yes. At the time, those secrets were one of the few connections I had with her. It was still frightening, though. I cried the first time I heard about it.
I'll bet. That's not easy to listen to. Oh. That's crazy. Her mother told her toddler, bro. That's fucking wild. Now, let me think about that, right? Hold on. I gotta think about that because the kind of mental space you gotta be in to tell a kid, like a little freaking toddler, that sort of thing, is wild. Like, what would it have to take? I wouldn't tell any of my children, like, hey, you know, the world got fucked, and all these things happened, and all this. I wouldn't even say that until they were like, you know, a little older. At least like 10 years old. At least, well, not even. At least like 12. So they start thinking a little bit, you know. At least 12. I wouldn't even bring something up like that. That's crazy. Or at least until they started questioning, being more inquisitive about stuff, is when I would probably, pull the plug there. But metaphorically speaking, of course. Now the thing is that I wonder if the reason her mother said that's out of desperation. Did she know she was gonna die, or did she know she was gonna whatever? You know, like, was it like she was at like the end of her time crunch, and that's why she decided to tell her, spill the beans, or was she just that kind of mother that always wanted to be open with her kid? You know, that has its flaws too, but I understand the perks, you know, of that as well, like the benefits rather. But yeah, anyway, back then I didn't really understand what kind of work my mom was doing. But as I got older, I started to get a better idea. My mom was a researcher working at Kamakura General Hospital. She was involved in a project to save humanity. Okay, there's that save humanity thing again. Well, let's see. Let's see if it's really true.
She was so absorbed in the project that she'd forget to eat and sleep. To her, it was a mission she poured her entire life into. She'd always tell me she was going to make the project a success and save mankind, and that even though this meant I'd be lonely, we had to do what we could, together.
Damn. When I was in the upper grades of elementary school, my mom suddenly came to me with a serious look on her face. That's when this was, huh? So what, like 6th grade? Or 5th or 6th, around there? She said she wanted me to work with her and make the project a success. Yeah, what the hell? And by work with her, she meant she'd reached a crucial stage in her research that would make or break the project. Damn. After a series of failures, upper management refused to give her permission to perform more experiments, preventing her from progressing any further. That's when she asked me if I would help with the research. She was asking me to be a test subject. So, it's interesting. Like, hearing this reminds me of, like, Shao Tucker in, like, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. obviously not the same situation. You know, one was for humanity, but under the right pretenses, right? Could you say that there's no real difference between test subject for the sake of humanity and test subject for the sake of survival? Just things to think about. I'm not saying anything by it. I'm just saying, you know, like, it's something to think about. Like, the way people will justify certain things and will be okay with a situation like this. It won't really scrutinize the mother much, but Shao Tucker will get all kinds of scrutiny for what he did. To me, I see it as both the same. Like, you're subjected on your kid. I get the situation. I understand why you go to it, but it's not something I approve of. I'd rather let humanity die than work on my own kid like this. Sorry, that's the truth. I wouldn't do it for the world. They'd be like, well, that's as far as humanity's come. We did our best, and unfortunately, this is the end of the road. But I'm certainly not going to sacrifice my principles or beliefs or ideals for the world. It's just not going to happen. Some people do, and I think that requires commending for such a thing, because it requires a whole different mindset and a set of balls that aren't normally acquired by a normal human being. It is next level shit. The kind of willpower and dedication needed for such a thing, especially knowing the stakes, is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna put that on me. I'm not gonna put that on my children. So, yeah. But it makes me think about moments like in Star Ocean 3, when, like, you know, spoilers for that game, but like, you know, when like Fate's father and like those researchers, you know, the Fate, Maria and Sophia's parents, like all worked on their children, and like gave them the power of, say, for Fate destruction, for Maria alteration, and for Sophia connection, right? Gave them those genes. It's like literal genetic makeup, you know, alteration of genetic material. And whether or not that's okay is a whole different moral discussion, but it's crazy to me. The idea is crazy to me. I still respect someone who's willing to go that far. Not that I don't agree with it, but I still respect the play. I just don't respect the fact that they use their children. But I also respect, it's complicated, right? I respect the fact that they don't want to use someone else's children, and they'd rather put it on their own children, because it's like, well, I'm not going to touch someone else's kid that's beyond, like, it would be immoral for me to do this, but it's, to me, equally as immoral to just use your own child. I get it's yours, but you shouldn't do it at all, personally. Anyway, FMA comparison is interesting. It is very close here. I think it's slightly not as bad. You know, I don't even want to say it's horrible. Right? I'm not even making that claim. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it. Other people might think this is quite benign in comparison, especially to what Shao Tucker did. Some people think Shao Tucker is like the scum of the earth, and I got nothing to say about that. I mean, to some people, yes. To me, not at all. I understood why Shao Tucker did it. I wouldn't do it. I would never do it in a million years. But I think he gets a lot of hatred for very little reasoning, really. Like it's definitely understandable. He definitely went up the deep end. You could do a whole psychological profile on that guy, and you could actually make his case compelling. People don't choose to do it because they're quite bewildered by the idea, and it's easier to just point the finger instead of looking deeper within. You know, I don't subscribe to ideology. You know, I'd rather look at things deeper and understand them. But I don't commend what he did either. I just simply understand. It's not something I would do in a million years. I wouldn't do this either. I would never like subject my own children to something like this. But Nozomi seems okay with this. I mean, I'm not gonna say she seems okay. She at least is understanding of her mother, and I'm sure this is a complicated subject for Nozomi to deal with too. I'm sure she's got her own feelings about it, and probably has days where it's okay with her, some days where it's not. You know, we've all been there. We're all human beings. We all have like situations that we feel, you know, mixed feelings about, and I'm sure this is no different for Nozomi. But like the important thing, I guess, is that she has taken up the mantle of her mother's work and placed it upon herself. You know, it kind of reminds me, like, going back to One Piece here, Nico Robin and her story, her mother's story with the poneglyphs, like that sort of thing, where she's taken up the mantle of her mother's work and doing something that she can with it. And Nico's backstory was extremely tragic. You know, I told this before. I needed a whole box of Kleenex to get through that shit, because it was so painful to like go through that storyline. All of Water 7 and these lobbies are required mad tissues, but like that specific story, her backstory was extremely tragic in that story. So yeah, like it's like that. I kind of put her in Nico's shoes there, where her mother had to use her as a test subject. Does that make them bad mothers? Probably to some people, but you know, the thing is that they had a higher calling than just being a mother in this case, which is like being a mother and being like a savior of the planet, right? So it is a tough position to be in. I don't envy anyone in that position, but listen, man, like I understand. Like it's I get why they did it, you know. So Stockholm syndrome, possibly. I mean, it could be a little Stockholm in there. I'm sure you could probably, yeah, possibly. Okay, can't go into reasons as I'm afraid I was supposed to accidentally. Okay, no, that's fine. I understand. Alright, we could talk about that at some other point if you want. If you want to bring this back up at some later time when we actually do learn. It sounds horrible, doesn't it? But when she asked me, I was happy. Really? That's interesting. Okay. She didn't understand it at the time.
So proud of my mother.
Bro, what is this? What this kid, man?
She was a heroine to me, working to save humanity without anyone knowing about it. And I was happy that I could be of use to her. I thought, if I helped out with her research, we would get more time together. If you said I'd been brainwashed, it would be kind of true.
Sickening. How does her mother feel? I'm sure she doesn't feel too good about this. No rightful human being could, right? Like no normal human could feel good about this. Damn, bro. Yeah, it's crazy because the mere thought. Oh gosh, imagine if they do all this and it just doesn't work. The kind of breakdown they would have it would be phenomenal. They wouldn't be able to take it. That's what makes killers. That's what creates psychos in the world. Like, there are people that are born psychotically a certain way, but like the mere like strain on your brain and psyche and everything. Like once something that you put so much of your life into and it doesn't go that way and it is all for nothing, that's got to do something to you. That's got to snap some synapse, some very important like mental nerve that'll just keep your brain intact, and that little lining, that silver fine lining is just all it takes to snap for you to turn complete psycho and just go on a rampage, you know. I've thought about that a lot. It's crazy. Anyway, then on a day when the other workers were off, I went with my mom to Kamakura General Hospital.
I helped with her research as a test subject.
I can't keep looking at this. I helped with her well, I'm not focused now.
And that was the experiment. To transfuse cryptoglobin into you.
It seems like she regretted what she was doing. She apologized and cried a lot.
Yeah. I had a feeling. Like, you can't feel too good about that. You can't. You can't feel good about this at all. But, what choice do you have at that point, right? But I actually had a good time at the hospital. I was always a good kid. I'd often explore the hospital alone and give my mom a headache. But I don't remember too much from that time. I guess because the rejection symptoms were so rough. Alright, I might have harshly judged Nozomi. I kind of feel bad about that. Because I thought she was going to be like, kill me at the end of the game type shit. I might have judged her incorrectly. I'll admit that. I might have looked at her a little bit like she was like the true evil here. I don't know, but I'll keep going. I'll reserve judgment for later, but she's a good kid. That must have been hard for you. Not so much. It didn't really get bad until after that. After that, yeah. Yeah, the symptoms and all that, right? The cryptoglobin transfusion experiments kept failing, and I kept experiencing rejection symptoms. Even so, the research progressed little by little, but then, just after I started high school... Oh my god. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Like, that all for nothing, that realization when you realize that, like, all your work was for fucking nothing, it takes you to the deepest of ends, bro. Like, it makes you snap. It does something to you, like, in the most deepest recesses of your mind. It just makes you snap. You're either gonna do what she did, which is like the easy way out, or you're gonna lose it and hurt a lot of people, right? That's generally what happens from a psychological perspective, right? I say this in full knowledge in all my studies and all of my experiences, right? Like, this is kind of like where it goes down, that path, the point of no return, the deepest of ends. Yeah, my mother committed suicide. She says that with such a smile. This is ridiculous. And like the I wonder what kind of like mental escapades she has to go on to be able to say this. Like the kind of cope or defense mechanisms. I know I've built mine over the years on things of this nature, but I always am interested how other people build theirs and what kind of reactions they have to stuff like that. So,
in her note to me, which I found after
a
her
note.
death, she wrote down some of her research.
That's, oh shit, that's, God, that is, I can't explain how bad this is. A note.
But upper management didn't really tell her all that much. She didn't know how cryptoglobin came to be created. She'd been told that if she succeeded at...
Hold on, my bad.
All she'd been ordered to do was find a way to transfuse it without causing rejection symptoms.
Is it because she felt bad about what she did to her daughter? That would make more sense, actually.
All that, she'd be able to save humanity from world death.
How would cryptoglobin save humanity?
According to her suicide note, there were enemies of mankind trying to prevent humanity from surviving world death. My mom was told this power was needed to eliminate those enemies.
Oh. Yeah, it has to be. Were they talking about the invaders? Is that the battle we're involved in now? Has to be. I think so, but she didn't include anything more in her note. I mean, who else could it possibly be? I mean, we had, what, a couple hundred years since world death or whatever it's called? World ender, whatever. A couple hundred years, right? That's what they said. So, I don't know, maybe, I mean, maybe, I don't know. That's the only opposition I can think of is the invaders. So, they haven't introduced anything else. Well, they introduced that the world itself, like the Earth, had its own like mindset and evolved to create enemies for mankind, which is kind of odd because it's the reverse, right? It's like the opposite thing. Like you wanted to save yourself. Like if the Earth wanted itself to be saved by eliminating humans, you're doing it by eliminating yourself at the cost of eliminating humans. So it's like at the end of the day, you win nothing. You solve nothing. It's a Pyrrhic victory at best, actually, because you've actually just eliminated the problem, but you also destroyed everything you had to reach there, which would have reached there anyway had you not done so. So either way, you arrive at the same conclusion, you know. So you just have a Pyrrhic victory to show for it, and I'm not sure if that's really worth it. So it really doesn't make sense. You could have gone about this any other way. So I don't know. It's interesting though, to say the least. Enemies of mankind, huh? The invaders were created in order to advance world death. They're basically the personification of world death itself. That's what they... Yeah, I just talked about that. Does that still hold up as true? But why did she take her own life? Was it because the research wasn't going well? I think it's because she felt guilty about what she did for her daughter. I mean, given what she said earlier, she was crying, she was apologizing profusely, like... No, our experiment was advancing slowly but surely. The rejection symptoms were lessening, and if we'd had time to do more, I'm certain we could have pulled off a flawless transfusion. Damn. That hurts even more. Mom and I were both convinced we could, but at one point, she just got notice from upper management. She was ordered to stop her research. Ooh. Huh? Why? They never told her the reason. It just says cryptoglobin transfusions were no longer required. Just like that, the research my mom had poured her life into was unceremoniously brought to an end. Huh?
And she blamed herself
Why?
for being unable to succeed with her research, for bringing her daughter into it, only to get no results. I think that guilt is what drove her to suicide.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I don't understand. Like, are they saying that... Well, I gotta look at this twofold, right? In one scenario I'm thinking about, you have these people in charge who were, I guess, looking out for her. I mean, would that be an entailment of what happened there? Like, if you have a situation where, like, okay, well, this lady who's been working on this hemoglobin thing, she's not really produced too many results, but she's used her own daughter as collateral here, and now we've got this thing happening. She's got all these symptoms, and it's going nowhere. She's got this desperate mindset of going somewhere, and she's even using her own daughter. We got to put a stop to this before it gets worse. Maybe. So that's kind of looking out for Nozomi in one hand. On the other, it could be that they maybe attained the necessary or the prerequisites for victory, and because of that, they no longer needed hemoglobin or cryptoglobin. I imagine they got the results that they were looking for, but maybe not through her. Right? What would they say? Someone said something last stream. Someone mentioned, I don't know if it was the main character who brought it up, but it was like, is it that, no, because she was like the main expert on this field, and so she's the only one who could have achieved it, but if she couldn't achieve it, no one else could. And there was like the other possible interpretation that someone else might have achieved it before her, but that didn't make any sense. So are we going back to that? Like someone else managed to find a solution to the problem and thus did not need her? But it couldn't be a solution to the cryptoglobin problem, because that's something she was working on. They couldn't have outpaced her in her own work. So it must have been something else. Maybe they found a different solution to the problem, right? That's kind of the mindset I'm going with. It's like, it's got to be one of those two things. Like, they saw the potential harm it was doing to her family and decided to stop that, or they found some other way and they didn't need her anymore for that, or they just maybe they didn't have the funding. Maybe they just didn't have the funding for it. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what happened. When Mom died, the first thing I felt, it wasn't sadness, but anger. Yeah. I mean, you gotta go through the stages, right? gotta feel that anger first. But it makes sense. I mean, you left her in this position. She's all fucked up, got all these symptoms, and you couldn't stick it out. You knew that you even said that it's possible to save me from this, but you didn't have the guts to stick it out and play it out and deal with it like I have been dealing with it, right? That makes sense. But on the other hand, you could say that, but you could also not know what the other person's going through. You don't know to what extent they feel what they're feeling, you know? You could kind of more or less be like, okay, I more or less understand your position, but you can't understand what they're feeling. You can't experience the same level of emotion that they are. So it's erroneous to even go that route into like presupposing that your feelings should supersede theirs, or that you should be able to, you know, or they ought to do what it is that you are claiming for when you're not them and you don't have their set of experiences. So, yeah, because it's not like there could be two specialists on the same topic doing same research. That's just impossible, right? No, I'm not saying that there couldn't be. I'm just saying that listen, all right, let me explain, right? She said that she's the top dog. She's the authority in the field, right? She is the de facto subject matter expert, right? That is the lady, and this is brand new technology. Not anyone could just be an expert here. This chick her mother has been working on this thing for like X amount of years. She is the field authority, right? So I find it hard to believe that someone else was going to be also a field authority expert like her. they wouldn't have the same resources, because why would they split, like the people in charge, they wouldn't split the resources between two different teams and find out which one would get there faster. No, they put all their resources into one, right, to fund it as best they can, so that that team or that individual could reach that outcome faster, right? It just makes sense logically. Like, if you wanted to reach an outcome, well, it also depends on the context, right? Like, if you wanted to do a search for something, like search for a body, you would split up a bunch of people, you get the best results. You wouldn't put everyone to go somewhere. But when it comes to like research, right, you don't necessarily want to just branch all your collective minds, right? You want all your minds focused on one subject so that they can actually laser in on it, and then anything that could be missed or anything that could be found will be found by multiple minds that are working on the same thing, and as such they could find the results quicker. Like, try to think of an example, but like, yeah, like you can cover each other's like weaknesses this way. So I find it hard to believe. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that even if they did do that, I don't think that they'd have such a grandiose figure like her mother in that field that has her level of experience. That's all I'm saying about it. That's all. But listen, it could still be possible. It's just like a weird interpretation of it, you know? That's all. Anyway, anger? Anger at upper management who abruptly dropped her research, and anger at my mom for giving up and taking her own life despite how important she insisted this mission was. Yeah. But not just that, angry because she left you in the way that you were. I mean, she's probably not saying that. That's really the real reason, right? Like, angry because she left you in the way that you were, in the state that you were in, incomplete. I've been going on for a while. I'm sorry. Are you tired of listening? Nah, I'm enjoying this. This is great. Should we take a little break? Like I said, get on the couch. Get on the bed. Like, one of these two. We gotta do something, Nozomi. I mean, you came over here all sexy, like talking to me like that in the cafeteria or whatever. I don't feel this. No. Sit her ass down right there, bro. Come on, get comfortable. Yeah, anyway, I just want Takumi to get something. I just want him to get somewhere. Come on, Takumi. You deserve a W after all the bullshit you've been through in this game. You deserve a little W. Because at least he's treating her like Nozomi and not like Kara. He hasn't been bringing her up like Kara for a while, so that's good. Let the kid get a little reward for being actually, you know, for showing some growth here. Anyway, I'm fine. If you're okay, can you tell me the rest? Alright, enough kidding around. I'd be joking around too much, but let's continue. Yeah, of course. After my mother's suicide, I snuck into Kamakura General Hospital a few times. Okay.
I wanted to know why management cut her off.
Okay, right. Let's get to the bottom of this.
And while I was looking into it, I learned about you and the others.
Ah, okay.
I found information saying a special defense unit of youths with the power of Cryptoglobin had been formed.
And that was us.
Maybe another researcher succeeded at the transfusion. Or maybe you had unique qualities that prevented rejection.
Bro, there's no way. That first one, there's no way, bro. It's not that, bro. I'm sorry. It's not that. I know it's not impossible. I just find it really hard to believe. So that if that's the case, then your mother was not a subject matter expert then. I mean, that's what that tells me, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. So your mother was what? Like just some nobody, some extra that they got? Like, come on, it's got to be one or the other. Either they had already an expert that was working on it, and your mother just asked for some funds, and they just granted it to her so they could leave them alone. And then they're like, okay, our research is getting too out of hand. Let's shut it down. Let's focus on the main efforts here. Like, it's either that, or what? Like, she was the main one, failed, and then they got someone else to do it who wasn't as skilled. Like, what? That just, it sounds silly to me. Anyway, or maybe you had unique qualities.
Whatever the reason, you were all successes. So, my mom and I were no longer necessary.
Okay. Two ways I interpret this, because it's either they were born this way, or they had another researcher that was that skilled that was able to do that. I sincerely doubt that, but it goes back to exactly what they said before in the last stream, that it was got to be one of those two. And that's really the only two ways to look at it, to be honest with you. I guess they were just born like that. Is that why they were like, okay, we no longer need, you know, this anymore? curious about something. If they were to have children, the people with this hemo or cryptoglobin, would those children inherit this power or this genetic material or whatever? I'm super curious. I don't have any memory of receiving a transfusion. When would we actually have done it? When would we actually have it? When would we actually have had it done? My goodness. When I first started, when I first fought in the TRC to protect Karua, I could already use Hemo Anima. Yeah, it had to be before that. Yeah. That's very interesting. I don't know. I don't know your life story before this, so I have no idea. In that case, was it before then? Maybe when you were born. Did I get him? Motherfucker. I'm gonna get that damn fly. Well, I don't know if I got him, but I don't see him buzzing around anymore. Anyway, I looked into it, and it turned out the goal of the Special Defense Unit was to eliminate the enemies of mankind and save humanity. It was just like Mom said. When I found that out, I started thinking. If I joined the Special Defense Unit and helped save humanity, the SDU, I could redeem my mother to the people who cut off her research. I didn't think that's what you meant by revenge. This is like a different kind of revenge, like a in their face kind of revenge, not like I'm gonna get them back, like Kill Bill style. I could prove that with my mom and I. Did I get him? Son of a bitch! I will get you, bro. Fuck! I didn't clap like hard enough. Anyway, wasn't meaningless, yeah. And that's why you decided to come here? But how did you get here? Did you find out where Last Defense Academy was during your research? No, she was literally in the capsules with us. Like, she was actually one of the 15 or 14 students or whatever. So she was definitely there. Like, I saw her. So she probably asked for special permission. They probably found like the hemoglobin thing. You know what it is? They probably saw that she had hemoglobin in her, cryptoglobin, and they probably didn't know the extent of what her powers were because her mother only knew that. She didn't tell them. Like, of course, and the zombie wouldn't say anything like that, and they thought that she was one of those special children. But deep down, she knew she wasn't. Okay, this is cool. No, I didn't even know this place existed until I got here. What? But the last time I snuck into Kamakura General Hospital, I just happened to find you guys. What is this? You found this?
Everyone was sleeping inside of these weird machines.
Yeah, that's her right there. Wait. No, wait. Oh shoot, my bad. No, I'm thinking of Hiroko. My mistake. She wasn't in there. But that last one.
The members of the Special Defense Unit. The youths with the power of cryptoglobin.
Yeah, that last one is the one she would have climbed into to get here then. The one that's like right next to Kyoshika in the bottom right. That would have to be the one.
I found you just as you were about to be sent off somewhere. I figured you were going to fight against those enemies of mankind I'd heard about.
Wait, she was in the capsule? Legit questions. I don't remember seeing her in that scene. My bad. I spoke out of... No, I was incorrect. She wasn't in there, but she must have taken that one there, right? Like, not in the original. I was thinking of Hiroko, because I was certain that Hiroko and her, Nozomi, were the two characters that were, like, the anomalies, that they were outside of the scope of things, and they hadn't, like, joined in. And then I saw Hiroko there. I think that's Hiroko right across, like, literally right across from Takumi on the top. Her right there in the bottom, that has to be Hiroko, right? That's her. There's no, who else is gonna be? That's Hiroko. But I was so certain that Hiroko came outside of this, school thing. I thought she, because the way that we introduced her, almost seemed like she had been doing this for a while, right? Almost seemed like she had been fighting for like a long time or something like that, and she was like outside of us, our normal knowledge. Like, none of us here know any of this shit, right? Hiroko seemed to already know. So I was like surprised to see that she was in the capsule here with us. I'm like how? Like, what's your background? What's your story? Because if we collectively don't know anything, and have all the answers, presumably. I mean, I don't know how much she really knows, but because she says she doesn't know everything, but she knows enough. So if you know that much, why are you here with us? Right? That's what was puzzling me. That was like, why are you here with us? And then on top of that, Nozomi would have to have fit in that last one there. That last one over there. Oh, hold on. Oh, actually, oh shit. No, she wouldn't. Oh my god, I forgot about Moko. Where would Moko have gone? Because I don't see her in this list. Oh shit. No, okay, we got problems here. I don't know who was where. Okay, so it's either Nozomi or Moko in that last one there. And unless I'm mistaken, maybe Moko won't fit there, and maybe they need another capsule for her. There might even be another capsule or two on, like, aside from the screen that we don't even see, and it might be bigger to fit Moko. I don't know, but either way, we got a problem. There's 3 students. Well, there were 3. 2 students unaccounted for here, Moko and Nozomi, and I have no idea now how Nozomi got here. Shit. Well, that's a problem. Okay, I gotta think about that.
It was an all or nothing gamble,
Okay.
but I went inside one of the empty machines.
Right, there are 14 capsules here. Counting Nozomi, it would be 15 people exactly. But this 14th capsule is empty. Like, no one. Well, it's either empty or it's pretty well obfuscated because I don't know who's in there. Right, it doesn't show us anyone. So, I think from this scene we're supposed to, I guess that that would be Nozomi's capsule, but it could just be Moko's capsule. How would I know? Right, so because Moko had to have come from somewhere too. It couldn't have been like, you know, she just was randomly there in the world. That's what I expected at Heroku, and then Moko would be there instead of Heroku, but that's not the case. So Heroku was there too. So Moko has to be here too somewhere. Anyway, it was all nothing. Oh, sorry. Who's behind you? Who's behind me? What? There's no one behind me. There's no one behind me. Was there someone behind me? Oh shit. Don't scare me, bro. Next thing I knew, I'd arrived at second to last Defense Academy. What did she say? Oh, she did say I went inside one of the empty machines. Sorry, you distracted me. Behind you on CG. Oh! Starting to scare me, bro. Like, bro, did you see some... Did the flame ghost come up behind me or something? Bro, the fire boy? Anyway, I think I knew it, right? So, okay, these machines. There must have been those castles in that weird classroom. Like, no, hold on, though. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, this breaks all... No, something's wrong here. Something is incorrect here. Some theory... Something someone said doesn't work. Either Nozomi's lying to us, or the theories we come up to this point have been all false. They said, we don't remember shit about what happened. We theorized that it was because of these capsules, and during this moment is when we lost all of our memories. None of us remember shit except for the GOAT, which is Shomax, who happens to remember one thing or two that happened, because he has some godlike memory or something. So, what the fuck? Nozomi has all of her memories intact. She didn't forget a single thing. In fact, she's telling us the whole truth of the story right now. So, what are we to believe? Either Nozomi's making shit up, or something is not correct about this memory theory, because they said it was, or we theorized. Now, it was not said. No one's been revealed this yet, but we theorized with Eito, and I think someone else was there, or it could have just been Eito, but we theorized between us that the capsule, no, I think it was the whole party. We theorized that, like, when we went inside these capsules, they must have done something to take away our memory or alter it. Or at least that's what I was theorizing. Like, they probably altered the memories during the capsules, but they even brought it up in the game. But that's not the case, because if that were the case, that would have happened to Nozomi too. So, was it done during the experimental phase, or was it done even before that? Is it something that's done at birth? Was it something that's done, I don't know, like, even before, like, getting to the hospital? Like, what have they done? Like, what is... I'm confused here. Something's not right. We have incongruent stories. What's those capsules in the real classroom, right? So we were all put inside those and sent here from Kamakura General Hospital. Yes, I think they stopped working because they fully served their purpose. I've got to say, going through all that to get here was really reckless of you. No, this is exactly what I needed because I know there's some bullshit afoot here. Okay, I don't know what they've done, and I don't know when they took out these memories, but it definitely is not when the time capsules were launched. Or whatever the hell this is. Like, doesn't make any sense. Could it have been deteriorated? No, it's not time. Because even if they were there, let's say for 500 years, and they were cryogenic or something, even if that were the case, why that wouldn't account for why Nozomi still remembers everything and no one else does. Right? It's either when they get inside of the little capsule thing, the time capsule, whatever you want to call it, maybe they get injected with something and they lose the memory there when they put them into that sleep phase, and maybe that's what happens. And since she went there late and went there aside from everything and snuck in, I don't know. Maybe that could be something. I don't know. No, it doesn't seem like. How would she have gone past the staff? Like, none of that makes sense. They would have triple checked everything before they proceeded. It doesn't make sense. They would have been like, "Who the fuck is this chick?" You know, like, and they definitely would have sedated and erased her memory at that point, surely. So I don't know. I'm lost. I'm really lost. But now that I've made it here, I want to fulfill that dream that Mom and I shared. I'll fight the enemies of mankind, and when humanity has been saved, I'll go to my mom's grave. Alright, it had to have been an experimental phase. That's what I'm gonna say. I think the memory thing was done during the experimental phase because... And I don't know why Takumi's not bringing this up. This is like the biggest glaring flaw in this whole thing. Like, I caught that shit immediately. I was like, bro, someone's story isn't adding up here. Takumi not bringing this up is bad. I guess I don't want to tell the player at this point, but like that's for sure something that I'm not going to forget about. I'll fight the enemies of mankind, and when humanity has been saved, I'll go to my mom's grave. And I'll proudly tell her about what we achieved here. I see. So that's why he has a strong determination to fight. Very commendable, Nozomi. I have a little more respect for her now. Actually, I'm surprised that you guys were kept in the dark for so long. Yes! Okay, let's talk about that. Yes, thank you, Nozomi. I never imagined you would even know about Cryptoglobin. That's why I couldn't tell you about my past. But why would you want to hide it from us? That's the... Okay, never mind. I know why you want to hide your past. But why would you hide the Cryptoglobin? That I don't understand. If that's supposed to be some knowledgeable thing that everyone, the test subject, is supposed to know about, why couldn't you bring it up until now?
Huh?
What do you mean? At first, you all resented being brought here, seeing as no one told you anything. Right. If only one of us knew the circumstances, the others would inevitably be suspicious. And then, if everyone found out my mother was a researcher, they might even suspect me of being behind all of this. Oh. Oh, is there a potential future where Takumi, like, tells everyone? Could we actually do that in this game? Like, do we have a choice of maybe hiding the secret and telling? And like, if we ever wanted Nozomi against us for some reason, or like, you know, everyone against Nozomi, like, put everything on her, we could do that. I hope. I mean, well, I don't feel that way towards Nozomi anymore. Maybe, I don't know, like 4 streams ago, I probably would have done that, but I'm kind of more on Nozomi's side here. I'm more sympathetic towards her cause now that I know. But that doesn't mean I believe the whole save humanity bullshit. I still think it's bullshit. Listen, until I see what's behind that door, you are not going to change my mind on that. I'm standing firm on this hill. You will not get me to suspect otherwise. When you finish this conversation, you go to the gallery, see that castle CG again. I think I remember Moko being on it, but after you didn't see her, I'm unsure. Well, I could be wrong. I could have misremembered. Maybe I didn't know who that was, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see anyone there. At least it's definitely been blacked out, so you don't see that character. So I think they made it like that on purpose. I think, but I'll show you. Because we did this last stream. I went into the CG thing last stream to check it myself, but so that's why you decided to hide it. Yes, but why the Cryptoglobin was hidden? I don't get that. I couldn't let myself get kicked out due to suspicion after everything I've done to get here. But it was painful to keep it from everybody because it felt like I was being deceptive. Well, you were being deceptive, but that's not a bad thing in this case because that has nothing to do with you. You were not at fault. That was the fault of the people who programmed this. But didn't Nigo notice that you snuck in? Yeah, good point. I don't really know why, but he didn't seem to notice. Really? Even when he found out I couldn't use Hemo Anima properly, he just provided me a special combat suit. Was this in the works? Was this all planned? Huh? For when things like this happen? No way! Oh my god, my brain! What's going on? What Eisen level of sorcery is this? How is this possible? How could it be that someone predicted this was gonna happen and like, oh, just in case someone happens to sneak in that doesn't have Hemo Anima powers, give him this suit? Yeah, right, bro. That doesn't just happen. No, there's some... Dude, what is going on here? I'm more confused than I was, like, when I first started the stream. I'm way more confused now. I have way more questions. Well, how will she explain how she knows so much without revealing everything? If she doesn't want to explain everything, she can't know more than the others. She could just say, my memories weren't altered. She could just easily say that. She could play that off. She doesn't have to say how much she knows. She could just say, oh, I remember... Bro, there's a million ways to play this off. These are fun, dumbass fucking kids. They don't know how to read people. They don't know anything about, like, you know, lie detection and anything like that. They... You know, Zombie could easily pull this off. She'd be like... especially when we're all talking about what we remember, like, with, Shoma. That's a perfect time to be like, wait a minute. I remember something, too. It happened to me last night. I just remember. I forgot to write it down. Oh, Cryptoglobin, I think. This is part of something important. And if they start questioning, like, how come you know that? I'll be like, I don't know. I think I heard it from one of the people in the lab or something. You could make up a billion things, bro. Trust me. Like, women are really good at lying, so she could easily finesse this whole situation. Or she could just mention that she only knows a few things and they didn't touch her memory. She could spin that story off too if she doesn't want to lie. She'd be like, well, I saw the research team and I remember them, but I don't know why we were sent out here, but I do know some details. And at that point, she would not be seen as a suspicious person. She'd be seen as someone who was trying to assist everyone, because now she's providing information that she could have just kept to herself. And she could spin that tail. She'd be like, listen, I didn't have to share this with you, but I'm sharing it with you because I know we are all on the same side. We're teammates. We're friends. She could do the Ato bullshit, and they'll all eat it up. They'll all sell it. Bro, Kyosuke, what's her name? The rich girl, Kurara, she'll definitely be on her side, 100%. And then they'll convince the rest of the people. Lying to the team can heavily backfire. If you are caught in the lie, no one will trust you. How could they catch the lie? That's what I don't get. They could never catch this lie, because it's not. They don't know it. They wouldn't know it. It's not like, even if they had all their memories, they would still not know this fact, right? So it wouldn't even be a lie. It'd be like, you know, you're giving your account of things, and there's no grounds for them to question it, because there's no precedent. There's nothing to really compare to. There's nothing, right? There's no prior existence to this memory. So what she'd be saying, she could spin it off as helpful information, and then she could relay it to the team, and then now they actually have some information that relates to their current situation, and it would be beneficial for them. They're like, now I understand a little bit more about this power, even though it doesn't solve the full picture, but at least they understand a little bit more about why they have this, you know? Even solving that will raise morale to some degree. At least I think so. Anyway, potentially can even get you into the courtyard cage, right? Are you alluding to something there? For lying? I don't know. So for when things like this happen. And that's the artificial class armor you use? That's crazy, especially because they tailored it for her, right? They're like, it's a woman's suit. It happens to fit her perfectly. Like, what the fuck's going on here, bro? How could they have possibly known she was going to do this? Things probably would have been different if I had met Sirei first, but Nigo was really nonchalant about all of it. Yeah, this is so weird. I still don't understand why no one told us any of this. Yeah, can we go back to this? I wanna full circle this. I don't even remember receiving a Cryptoglobin transfusion. Yes, talk about that some more. Yo, Nozomi, I need you to provide some reasoning for this, please. All I know is that when Tokyo Residential Complex got attacked, I was suddenly able to use this mysterious power, TRC. Oh, about that. I haven't been able to ask until now, but yes! Why don't we know this? What happened to our memory? Yes, tell us. Damn it. It didn't go the way I wanted it to. Did the complex really get attacked? I never heard anything about that. What? My brain's fried. I don't know. I'm cooked. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe the parallel worlds theory is just true after all. I got nothing for this shit. Listen. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Huh? You didn't? How is that possible? The whole place was in chaos. Everyone else experienced it. How could you not? Yeah, I don't know. I know. That's why it's so strange. I wonder why I didn't notice. Didn't notice. Wait, did everyone else say that the complex got attacked? Wait, oh my god. I gotta go back. Oh my god. They're fake memories. Hold on. Did everyone agree that they got attacked? I have to remember. Hold on a minute. Oh my goodness. I can't recall. I can't even pinpoint anyone saying this directly. Just even one affirmation is all I would need. Just someone agreeing with him about the attack of the TRC. No, even if I don't have an affirmation in this, they've definitely mentioned it enough times. Logically speaking, they mentioned enough times for them to have brought something up. There would have been disagreement I would have remembered. There would have been agreements. Like, I'm sure even just bringing that up should cause some questions, right? And I know they've talked about this before, so they must be in agreement. I think I'm leaning on that side. They must agree that the TRC was attacked to some extent. I mean, they didn't remember the Kamakura General Hospital, but that's because Shoma brought up something he probably shouldn't have been able to remember. But they all remember the attack, I think. And the fact that she doesn't remember any attack means that it never happened. So, so I guess when the testing phase experimentation was done on these characters, I think they just gave them fake memories. I think that's what happened. Because everyone seems to be in agreement that this TRC, well, I'm assuming everyone has the same mindset here, but they're all kind of uniform in this idea, right? So she's the only one that isn't, and she happens to be the only one that wasn't part of this program. She also happens to be the only one that remembers everything. I'm actually going to take her side here. I'm going to co-sign this. This is crazy. She also mentioned that she is unsure if other people didn't realize it or whatever. It was covered up, etc. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty clear now that, like, especially since they mentioned the memory thing that I brought up before, they don't remember anything. And now all of a sudden, there was never an attack. So this was all just a ploy to get all these characters in there to the defense units, right? To the defense academy. This is all a ploy just to bring out their hemoanima powers. That's all this was. That's all this ever was. So this is fucked up. Maybe it's not. Didn't notice. Wait, maybe it's not a case of noticing or not. Maybe she just forgot it, like how we forgot about our transfusions. Yes, bring it all back. I gotta talk about this, bro. I may have gone on a tangent there, but that's the end of my story. Shit! Say something, Takumi! This is really everything. I've told you everything about me now, Takumi. I see. I'm still shocked and confused, but anyway. No! Thank you for telling me. Why are you keeping your shitty mouth shut? Talk! Damn it. Not at all. I feel relieved to get it off my chest. I'm pissed.
It may be a coincidence that I met you all here, but I think of everyone as good friends now. I really love all of you.
Huh? Well, that's an interesting line.
It pains me to keep hiding things from the others.
Does she really...
But I still want to fight as a part of this team.
She can't possibly mean that she loves us. 2 kids gonna die tonight. I love you and all you got. Yeah, this is giving red flag energy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Death flags, not red flags. Sorry, death flag energy for sure. Nozomi might bite the bullet soon. I don't know. Now that I've gotten to know her, I would be really sad. But you know what? Actually, okay. I think this explains Kara to me a lot more. I think the idea of Kara isn't even real either. If the whole, like, let's say we go to my theory about the fake memories, let's say implanted fake memories about a certain thing going on, who's to say their whole life hasn't been fake, right? This could have been like, they could have been in this incubation chamber for however fucking long, I don't know. They could have been there their whole life for all I know. They could have been there since birth. They could have been there since they were 12. They could have been there for like since they were like kids, and have been part of a program to just create this being known as Takumi, you know. And so as a result, you know, we go through this process, and they feed him a certain kind of lifestyle, and in this lifestyle, he's prepared a certain way to be this killing machine or whatever their goal is. It's everything. I'm throwing everything into question here. Everything is going into the fire. I don't even know if this guy's life is real then at this point, because no one else, not just him, no one else, because we know him, Kaoru. That's a weird thing. Who knows? Like maybe Takamaru has some other thing that's going to show up later that relates to his memory somehow, or someone else is going to have something. Shoma will have something, right? Who knows what their life story was? Like even Shoma's like dog that he mentioned before, was that even real? I'm starting to question all these things now. Darumi, was her life real? I mean, I don't know. Like Darumi still seems like kind of like the third wall character, like who just happens to catch references, talking to the player, breaking fourth wall, etc., or breaking really the third wall here. But she seems to be the character that kind of references things as if she were hyper aware of the situation. She's kind of like the player insert, right? So she makes a lot of meme references and stuff like that. Like, and how I kinned it to before when I started this journey. She's kind of like the Danganronpa 3 character. Like, you know how they mentioned the Danganronpa 3 cast. There's people on the outside that are watching the shows, right? So Darumi, to me, is exemplary of that character. She's like the quintessential character of the Danganronpa 3 audience, right? So this is why she brings in such elements like, oh, are we in the killing game? And this is that. Like, these are all suspicious lines that she brings up. But, like, is her life a lie too? Is it like, am I thinking about it too much? I don't know, but probably. Yeah, definitely. I would tend to overthink things, but something definitely is weird here, and I don't know. I'm starting to question everything now. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, it's not like you're lying per se,
Yes,
or even being deceitful, really. We have 26 days left. You can tell them the truth when it's over. When we've saved humanity and gotten our happy ending, they'll forgive you for being a little secretive.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I hope so.
Anyway,
Unless the secret
no
gets
matter how many unsolved mysteries
spilled
there
before then.
are, it's all coming to an end in 26 days. Cryptoglobin, the invaders, world death, saving humanity, even the problems with our memories.
Bring it back.
None of
Bring
that
it back.
really matters.
Bring it back.
Not if things end happily. Let's keep protecting the school until day 100.
Naive, bro.
We'll all work together to make it happen.
Naive.
We'll be fine. It's weird, but I have a feeling it'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a feeling it's not. You don't bring this up without there being some consequences later. Dudes, day 74 has been crazy. One of my favorite days, definitely, in terms of exposition. Lots of questions, a lot of answers, but even more questions, bro. It's like Attack on Titan all over again. Like, you learn 2 or 3 things, you have like 7 other things that are now back-pocketed that you don't even know about. This is fucking ridiculous. Yep, we'll be alright, Doc. Ever since I accepted that Nozomi and Kaoru are different people, I feel like I've been able to bond with Nozomi. Yeah, there's still that mystery. I want to know more about that, the whole Kaoru thing. Now, I'm starting to think there is something to this Nozomi and Kaoru shit. But, I don't know. I'm starting to think the whole memory shit is fake. But Kaoru is surprisingly similar to Nozomi, so unless they've met in the past, and Nozomi doesn't remember that, which would be ironic, then I don't really know what the correlation is here. I'm really happy that we can trust each other as allies in battle. It could be like a fated thing, or if they have, if the parallel universe theory is going to hold up based on what Eito said, if that's really true, then there has to be something to that in these two. Like, it has to be. I'm gonna save humanity with her and get back to the TRC. No. Then I can return to my peaceful life. Peaceful, huh? Phew, after talking so much, I'm thirsty. Yeah, that's why I drank some water right there. That does tend to happen. Yeah, you gotta hydrate when you're a streamer. So, Takumi, how about we have some tea in the cafeteria? Sure, I'm parched. Zombie and I left my room. Let's spend some time chatting over Tina. Can I see where everyone is? I still want to see where Ato went to. Like, he was acting mad suspicious. Is he really in the library? I want to see. Eventually we parted ways and I once again returned to my room. So we didn't really do anything. We just yapped a bunch. Confidential, learn the zombie secret. Yep, got a nice little achievement for that. The zombie story was shocking, but it really helped me organize my thoughts. At any rate, instead of racking my brain over things I don't understand, I'm gonna concentrate on defending this place for the remaining 26 days. Then everything will come to a happy end. I'll do whatever it takes to get us there. I decided to stop running around for the day and spend some quiet time in my room. Okay. So ended my 74th day at Last Defense Academy. Up and at 'em. Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Let's go.
Get ready for your 75th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring. Be ready to give your life.
I love it. I love this guy C-Ray, dude. It's morning. The top of the morning to you. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. The morning time. Let me save my game, actually. It's been a while since I saved, so let me go ahead and save. Alright, let's see what's going on. Where is everyone? Everyone's actually here? Got about 9 peeps. Can I scroll it some more? Alright. I will check the defense room. I have to. I'm very suspicious always about the defense room. Call it paranoia, if you will. Hey, what are you doing there? Why can't I go in there? Nah, chill, hold on. Nah, chill, hold on. Oh, let's go to the library, too. I gotta check that out. What was Ato doing over here? Was he in the 18 plus section? The R18? Ato. Thousands. What is it? Is he making a poison? Come on, this is so sus. You weren't there before, were you? The fuck? Where did this guy come from? Gaku. Huh? Day 75 already? The end is slowly coming into sight. Hey, we're gonna get some kind of reward when this fight is over, right? If we don't, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, the reward is, you know, death. I don't know what to tell you. We're fighting to save humanity, so it's gotta be big enough that we won't have to work ever again, right? That'd be nice. I mean, I would still work even if I didn't have to work anymore. I still do like a part-time like gig, like a, I don't know, business or something. I would ideally like to work with people and enriching their lives. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Or work with machines or something like that. Like those are fun jobs. That's gonna make this all worth it. Don't you feel the same, Takumi? I hope so. Well, yeah, but right now that I feel better about that, I'm starved. I'm gonna head to the cafeteria. Good. Go on over there, you little scamp. Alright. I'm still curious about something. Let me go to the courtyard. Or is it any evidence found about who let this guy or who let this girl go? Who let the dogs out? Danger. The roomie got all excited the other day when looking at this cage. She's the last person you send a key over to. Yeah. There's no physical evidence at all. Disappointed. Alright. Cafeteria. Oh, I saw more people in there. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, a cheerful voice came my way. I'm surprised that it's not like, you know. Well, actually, I miss Moko's like little monologues here. Those are the best. Good morning, Takumi. Hey, listen to this. What? What happened? This morning I tried making twice cooked pork. I fried it with fresh caramel instead of miso. Huh? It was super sweet. Okay. I bet. Should I make some for you too, or would you prefer a chocolate mapo tofu bowl? Bro, yo, keep her out the kitchen, bro. Kako, that was nice. No, I'm good, thanks. I'll make my own food. Now, I will say, there's something really nice about kind of sweet tasting meat. Pause! Sweet tasting, like, you know, chicken or like, you know what I'm saying, like beef or whatever, but like fucking, what did she say? She said it was caramel? Bro, that's wild. Okay, just let me know if there's anything I can do for you. What the hell? Sweet tasting meat in your mouth. Oh, yo, no, mega pause on that, bro. Taco me, eat her food. Kako is really lively today. I thought she'd be more depressed about Ima. I guess he's trying to, you know, not let her get to her. Hey, is Yugamu coming? Not that we need him around. Yugamu's been holed up in the biolab since last night. He hasn't even been back to his room. Why do you know this shit? Why are you just stalking everyone and just know everyone's schedule? What the fuck? You said he was making some interesting medication, right? Yeah, I bet it's something seriously messed up. That dude was born creepy. My man is making the T-virus. Yo, he actually probably is making the T-virus, bro. He's making like a contagion or something. I don't know. I'm worried about him being all cooped up. Maybe I'll go by later and check on him. No, don't do that. He'll be fine. Please don't. He'll only try to turn you into a test subject. Yep, that's true too. Oh, excuse me, test subject? I'll be fine. You literally won't. Nozomi inadvertently reacted to those words. Well, after the talk we had yesterday, it must still be fresh in her mind. Oh. Yeah, whoops, I totally skipped my mind on that. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta mind your words more carefully. All done. I'm gonna train. Okay, what are you gonna do? Let me know if there's anything I can help out with. Bye-bye. Kako said this in an eager tone and rushed out of the cafeteria. Shit, dude. My vision is getting all blurry on me. Is that girl okay? I don't think so. What's not okay about her? She's ready to go. This guy. Come on, she's obviously putting on a brave face. Yeah. Huh? For real? All that is just an act? Lady Kako has deceived us? She didn't deceive anyone. She's just trying to keep us from worrying. If you look closer, you can see her eyes are swollen from crying. Sometimes I cry her voice. Sometimes I cry non-stop for no reason all night. I usually end up like that the next morning. Her brother, who's never been apart from, who she's never been apart from, is missing, and we have no idea where he is. Sweet summer child, you. She's obviously worried, even if she's forcing herself to act cheery. Yep. Poor cock. Poor Kako. I'm so powerless, unable to help, even when a beloved friend is suffering. This depressing. Excuse me, this depressing conversation is beneath nobody like myself. Gaku, do something to cheer her up. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk about my poor ass life. Maybe it'll cheer you up that you're not in the same situation as me. What? Why me? Because you've been completely useless so far. I was taking pity on you by creating an opportunity for you to redeem yourself. No thanks, bro. But Gaku, you're surprisingly suitable for the task, don't you think? You have lots of siblings. You must be used to consoling the younger ones. He calls them siblings, but they're not blood related. Hey, you're not supposed to mention that. I have a little tact. Oh my goodness, dude. Seriously, why do I have to be the one to deal with this? I think nobody else can, to be honest. You're the only one who can. I expected his resistance. It wouldn't be like you to do anything to make yourself more likable. Yep. Well, fine. I'll hire you for 5,000 yen an hour. If you want money, go consult Kako. Nice. Sounds good to me. Leave it to me. You gonna whore himself out? Your likability is tanking. No, it's gone up. Shut it, dude. What's the problem with working for money? You trying to make enemies of all the employees in the world? Speak to him. He's too fucking childish, man. Go ahead, Gaku. You tell him. Doesn't know shit about how the world works. You're a dumbass if you don't accept an opportunity to nab some cash just for cheering someone up. Well, I ain't gonna say I agree with you there, but I will agree that he is a dumbass. So go with that. And here I thought Gaku couldn't get more greedy than he already was. Maybe we should give her some space. This might be the time to leave her be. I mean, we've kind of left her to be for a while. I'm not necessarily against the idea of cheering her up. Oh, is that so? Stop it. You're messing up my chance of doing business here. Gaku is never going to be able to get his money. Sorry, I'll leave you to it. Just don't come on too strong. We parted ways after breakfast and returned to our respective rooms. Okay. Free time? I couldn't do anything yesterday, so I better get moving today and make up for it. We don't know when the invaders will attack next. I need to be prepared. Yes, finally! New VR training missions have been unlocked. Yes! We're gonna do one right now. Oh, hell yeah. Finally. Don't know why I thought I saw Heroku down there. I'm really getting sleepy then. Strange room. Training room. Let's do this. Let's see what we got. Level 4, bro. Damn it! I need math. Fuck. Why the hell do I need math, bro? Damn it. Not her. Ooh, Shin Senpu Yaiba. Let me learn all these third skills. Hold on. S2 armored. This could be pretty good. Honestly. Oh yeah. We're definitely getting this. Uzomi's too useful in battle. I'm okay with the base kit of this, to be honest with you. Hellfire. Ooh. I'll make this real quick. fucking Laciel. Early strike. I guess I don't need this anymore. On the hunt. Vertical line. User recovers 1 HP. I might as well teach everyone their moves, right? Well, not now. I'll teach them later. Decelerate. Attack +1, armor +3. That could be pretty good. Buffing units it's always so super good. All right, let's see. I'm gonna learn this. Move +1, yeah. I'm putting all my resources into this shit, dude. I feel fine. Launch a volley of knives. Huh. Put them up. That's kind of cool. Okay, I guess we'll do one of the training VRs. Level 6. Alright. We can get 3,500 BP from this, so we're gonna do this. Hell yeah, bro. Oh, the bus is here? Oh shit. It's like bringing Merlinus with us every time. Oh, I get my boy back though. Hold on. My kid.
I guess I'm up. Okay.
You know what we're doing, right? We're giving him the attack potion for sure. Yep.
I guess I'm up.
Oh yeah.
What a nuisance!
What a nuisance.
Oh, good.
It's killing game time!
-3 on targets. Could do something like that if I really wanted to. Make him not move and shit.
Ready as I'll ever be! I'll take care of this! Make way!
Okay. Yo, Aito.
I'll try. I guess it's my turn. I'm ready whenever. We better get moving.
I'm taking the wheel!
Oh. This is so lame. They're in the way.
We did it!
I guess it's my turn.
god, it sucks.
Let us begin. You've left yourself open. Onward.
Sabbath. Seems my connection didn't want to cooperate, but it should be good now. Did I miss anything important? Aside from me being sleepy a little bit, no, I mean, I don't know, where did you cut out at? Like, what was the last thing you remember? I'm just doing like a training VR mission that just came out, so I'm just going through them.
Arms.
I'm ready whenever. I guess it's my turn. You're in the way.
Guess so.
Got it. Nice.
Not long after my last message. Oh shoot, when was that? I don't know. My chat scrolled down a bit. I don't remember, but I think you were talking about something to do with in like that Nozomi storyline, I think. All right.
I guess I'm up. Try this on for size. All too easy. Here goes. Okay, okay.
I knew someone was gonna kill them. Where's Takumi at?
Here we go!
Yeah, right after you finish the Nozomi conversation.
Just watch me.
Oh, no, I mean, nothing crazy came up. Just kind of like going through the motions, you know?
I can't wait.
Let's do it to it! How's that feel?
Excuse me. Whatever. If I lose people, I lose people. It's a simulation after all. Alright. I'm gonna finish this battle and get back to the story because I'm starting to lose consciousness here a little bit. Hold on. Probably will help if I talk about something that I remembered. Yo, actually, I know something. My boss randomly told me today, my male boss told me that like he met the Spice Girls when he was younger.
Here goes.
I was like, you fucking serious? I was like, how come you never told me this before? How does one just randomly meet the Spice Girls?
I'll do my best.
Hellfire. Hold on, let me see this. Oh, whoa, yo. Hold on. This seems good. This seems like a good thing. Hold on. Where's Ato? Damn it,
Yes,
Ato, you're
leave it
so
to me.
far away, man.
Locked and loaded! Let's roll!
Let's roll.
I guess it's my turn.
Can't catch a break here with these.
I've got this!
Shit, bro. What do I do?
I'm prepped and ready. Ready as I'll ever be. Wow, that's some power.
I'm gonna do Lastio. Okay, Mr. Rumi.
Here we go!
Fuck.
Okay, okay.
Let's go! Stab, stab, stab! Fine. Don't bother me! Bye-bye.
Here goes.
Fuck.
I'll blow you away.
I'll blow you away. Yeah, this guy's defense is so annoying. Oh my goodness.
All good. I'll leave them a little something. I guess I'm up.
I should have just used this in the beginning.
Out of the way, Pest. All too easy.
I haven't used Gaku. I can, you
Leave
know,
it to me.
I could use Jumonji's sword. Oh, I mean, yeah, I could. Wouldn't be a bad
I'm ready
idea.
whenever. Here we go. Yes, leave it to me.
You got this.
Leave this to me.
Okay,
I'll be good down there.
I got a good proc. I got a good proc. And let's see if we can get someone else.
Make way!
Onward. Power flows through
Let's get some
me.
last yellage going in here.
It's killing game time!
All good.
Damn, this is cheeks.
Show your fighting spirit.
All right.
I can do this. What a nuisance. Hardly a chap. Here
Wow.
goes.
You show your fighting
Oh
spirit.
yes, baby.
I can do this. I'll blow you away.
I'll blow you away.
Too easy.
Oh, hold on.
Time for me to move.
Let's give it to him.
Let's go! Nice!
Let's go. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to see the last yellage.
Ready whenever.
I can't really move with her.
Time
So
to
I'm
move.
gonna give her an
Right here.
agility potion.
My turn.
See what we can do here. I want to kill you, actually.
Show your fighting spirit. Stand back and watch. I'll chop you to pieces.
I'll
Oh,
chop you to pieces.
satisfying.
I'm ready whenever.
Okay. Yes.
Leave this to me. Here we go.
5, 6.
Nice. We better get moving.
And he gets to move again. Oh, baby.
You got this!
Yo, let's go. It's so good.
Yes, leave it to me. I guess it's my turn. I'm ready whenever.
Who else can I see?
do this much.
But I'm not gonna use.
Freaking go! Too freaking
Gaku. Too freaking good. Okay.
I guess it's my turn.
Who can we bring
All
out?
right, let's get started.
I guess I'm up. Here goes. Yep. Okay, okay.
Oh yeah.
I can do this! Ha!
Oh,
Hardly a challenge.
oh,
Oh, good.
oh my gosh.
Time to move. I'll put this to good use. Now then, to business. You got this!
Yo.
Stand back and watch. How's this? Broken so soon.
Broken so soon? Broken, period.
Good whenever.
Good to go.
Fucking
Leave
crazy.
it to me.
This shit is savagery, bro.
You got this. I'm on it. Don't try to stop me.
Alright, yeah. I knew it wasn't gonna be enough. That's okay, because I have
Leave it to me.
an extra turn. Move again.
Engines at full throttle. Ready when you are.
Damn it.
Show your fighting spirit!
Well, that's the important thing, is that this guy's dead.
Let's keep it up.
What else we missing? Is it like a kill everyone?
Leave it to me.
I'm
I'm taking the wheel.
gonna have to just take her and just start popping fools or something. Maybe here?
Show your fighting spirit!
I'm on it. Watch out.
And she gets a lot of ulti for this.
Locked and loaded. Keep it coming. I'm good whenever.
Show your fighting spirit!
I'm on it. Hi-ya. Leave it to me. I'm good whenever. Engines at full throttle. Locked and loaded.
It's kind of too bad you almost can't keep this going forever. Maybe you could, I don't know. But it would be nice to be able to do this like real consistent. Like through any situation. Just always have 100 ulti and just cook it up.
Hang in there.
I think that's the end of the turn. I mean, that gave me like 60, bro. Shit. I'm gonna end my turn. You should get vultures for getting attacked.
They caught me off guard.
At least your home base.
Leave it to me. Out of the way. I'm good whenever.
She's good whenever, guys.
I've got this.
Prepped and ready.
Should be using this kit actually.
I'll go, if you can stand me. I'll show you what.
Let us begin.
Got 4 there. Nah.
Locked and loaded.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get this exhaustion off me, guys. I can't even think. Like, that tiredness just hit me.
We need to.
I almost just lost. Hold on.
Ready when you are. Here.
This certainly isn't good.
It's 2 for 2, basically.
No way forward but through.
That's the coolest shit ever, dude. That
We
shit is
better
super
retreat.
cool.
I'll try not to. I'll go. My best won't be much, but still. I'll defend all of you!
Oh, it's so sick. Hey, you the beam. Oh, epic. Just 1 damage. That's all I
Sorry,
need.
you have to clean up my mess. Let's freaking go! Let me at him!
Who else can give up their
Kneel
life?
before me. I'll never surrender.
Time for battle.
Say when.
I can still fight. I'll do it for all of you. Sorry, I have to fall back.
2 arms.
2 arms better than 1.
Just watch me.
Gosh, this is so long. We have the same specials.
My turn.
I'll take care of this.
Ah, this special sucks.
All right, let's get started.
I'm taking the wheel.
Okay. Let me see this one. I don't think I've seen this. Oh. Yeah, I did. Oh, man. The missile strike. Damn, that's some Metal Slug shit right there. Alright, we're finally done with that. Oh, my goodness. I was so tired. My bad, guys. This is like a super S. I got 2 nice kills in here. Mega S. Oh, you couldn't give me a freaking 1 extra point, you asshole? Alright. Oh, just wake up, man. Just free time again. Cool. I would go back and actually do what I wanted to do, which was level up some shit. I still need math level 4, 3? Math, linguistics 3 on this one? Math 3. Ugh. Alright, so what I wanted to do, grab the 3rd skill on a lot of characters here. Whoever doesn't have last CL, let me just get them on them. Last CL is super potent, man. Okay. What's this? Oh, near death? Well... this could be interesting. This could be real. I have a plan I'm thinking of actually with this. My plan is take her to 1 HP using the little like item that I have. It can raise this guy's power and also give her the power boost by using the Unyielding Spirit. So after I have Unyielding Spirit, right, I'm going to do less damage, right, with -3 attack, but An effective will be -1, so I'll have like an easy 3 damage on everyone. And if I actually like reduce my health, no. If I defend and get back that power, then I would actually have a total of 5 power right on those attacks. So that'd be pretty good. I'm actually gonna level this up as well. I think Cock was actually kind of good. I don't know. I'm getting that idea that she is actually kind of good. Target range +1. That's pretty gnarly. Absolutely. Yeah, I need more of this shit, bro. I'm gonna need a little bit more of that shit, dude. Some more bullshit, bro. Alright, let's see who wants to hang out. Shoma? Somi? We haven't hung out with Nozomi not once. We have hung out with Shoma before, although I would hang out with him right now. Let me try Nozomi one time. Kako lowers her own attack with each action she takes. It only lowers it one time. -3. It doesn't lower it some more, like because she always does at least 1 damage to the those little whatever enemies. Cause like cause I kept doing it over and over again. It always did a damage to those guys. But yeah, let's see here. Hey, what Nozomi? Talking to me, would you like to eat some food with me? Get some food with me? Eat with Nozomi. Sure. I decided to eat only egg dishes for lunch from now on. Why? Why eggs specifically? Today is egg porridge. That don't look that crazy. I mean, it looks pretty good, but I don't know. Is that like Crayola at the top? You should take like a green crayon and fucking cut it. Like just break it off into pieces and just throw it on your fucking meal? What is this? Today is not egg porridge. Today is Crayola porridge. Crayola on eggs. Haha, that sounds pretty nice. You sure love eggs. It's more than that. I feel like I remember my mom when I eat eggs. Okay? Your mom. She was a really busy person, so she didn't often make meals for me. She always got you that Egg McMuffin from McDonald's. But when she had time, she'd whip up something with eggs in it. So she would just make quick food. She told me that egg dishes were the most efficient out there since they cook in just a few minutes. Exactly. She had the the basic shit. It's like, oh, I ain't got time to learn how to cook like a real woman, so I'm just gonna just make basic shit. Pretty sure this action, but she has a damage limit of minimum of 1. Might be wrong though. So you're saying that it might lower them enough to the point where it could be 0, but they're always gonna do 1 damage, so it just doesn't go lower than 1. That would suck. Honestly, I would have just spent resources for nothing. If that's the case. Damn, that really would suck. Should have saved before doing that. When I eat anything with egg, I think of my mom's proud face as she cooked in the kitchen. She wasn't all that good at cooking. We know that. She's a researcher. She like I said, she didn't make a good housewife or like mother or whatever, but she made for a decent, well, good researcher. But sometimes she'd be so pleased with herself. It's like, yo, look, I made eggs, bro. It's like, yeah, you should have already know how to do that. Gosh, she was such a pain. Why is she roasting her mother like that? Nozomi looked rather happy as she talked about her mom while eating her egg porridge. That mom was such a fucking bitch, bro. What fond memories I have of that stupid slut, right? Imagine, like, what the hell? She's like just roasting her mother casually while laughing about it. After spending some time together, you understand Nozomi better now. I guess? Report card's wishlist has been updated. Calculation went up by 6. Do I get math?
Heady soldier.
Okay, time to sleep already. I'm relieved today went by without incident, but there's no reason to think things will continue on peacefully. The invaders will be desperate to attack. I'm unbearably anxious and scared for the remaining days. I just have to go for it. That's my only choice for survival. And so passed by my 75th night at Last Defense Academy. Three-fourths of the 100 days done, right? Up and Adam troops! Oh, what is this? I love when he pulls out the weird stuff. I seen this Edmund Honda one that he pulls out of nowhere.
Get ready for your 76th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your life to...
Oh, I love it. Time to get up. Time to rise and shine, motherfucker. Come to think of it, I haven't been dreaming of Kara lately. Not that I missed it or anything. Oh, come on. Don't go back to the Kara shit. It's fine if you don't dream about her. That's okay. It was probably weird that I was dreaming about her so often in the first place. No, you missed her and you probably wanted a boner, so that makes total sense. I've had dreams like that before too. I think all guys have had dreams like that. Yeah, I'll be able to see her for real when I get out of here. Anyway, I should hurry up to the cafeteria. Yeah. Well, good morning, Takumi. Okay, we're getting a little too friendly here. Something's gonna happen. She's getting too friendly, too comfortable. I swear, man, dude, if this is an act, oh my goodness. You would have caught me hook, line, and sinker. Hey, morning. The moment I went out into the rooftop, I bumped into Nozomi. Feels like I've been seeing a lot of her lately. Are you going to the cafeteria? Then let's go together. Yeah, let's. Are we really, starting to talk like that? Like, Nozomi and I talked casually as we headed toward the cafeteria. Once again, there was a cheerful voice ringing out in the cafeteria that morning. Nozomi, good morning. Takumi, good morning to you too. Top of the morning to you, Kako. Good morning, Cox. What? I gotta stop saying that name for Kaka. Morning. Enough of these pleasantries. What are you doing? What are you two doing waltzing in side by side? What's the matter, jealous? You're even holding hands. Did you spend the night together? What? There's no way we're holding hands. Right? We're not holding hands. Yeah, I was about to say, what? We would have known that. We happened to see each other on the roof, so we just came to the cafeteria together. I wonder. The two of you are together so often lately. It seems suspicious. I never thought you'd be into persons on me. Although I do hear some more respect. The more respectable the girl, the more salacious she is behind closed doors. How about you? You're the one hiding behind a mask. How fucked up are you? Clearly quite, because of the way you keep bringing shit up like that. Where'd you hear that? I don't know, some rumor or something. Wait now. Isn't it a little extreme for you to call Takumi a pervert? Alright, Eito, spit your shit. Let's go. Takumi has a girl he's loved since childhood waiting for him back at the TRC, you know? I wouldn't say I love her, but, I mean, I kind of just maybe want to smash her. I'm saying, screw you, Normie, don't even look at me. Uh-oh. Alright. Damn, Darumi. Are you talking about the girl who looks like Nozomi? Well, I was looking at you, Darumi. From, 30 feet away. I was looking at you. That's even more suspicious. You're projecting your girlfriend onto Nozomi. Okay, we're not gonna go back to this these days, are we? Because that was really annoying. It's like an even weirder version of guys who are into twins. What? Guys who are into twins makes sense, though. Are you enjoying the filthy feeling of dating one of them while having an affair with the other? That's the perks you get with twins, baby. That's the perks. Also, unless you really loved your wife to the point that you understood who they were, unless they're subtle differences that you can pick up on, yeah, I mean, would you even be to blame? I don't know. Hey, I'm not projecting anything onto anyone.
Hey!
Nozomi does look like Kara, so it's kind of bewildering at first. But it's different now. I'm not mixing them up anymore. Kara is Kara, and Nozomi is Nozomi. There you go. Hey, so you're saying you only like your childhood friend and you feel nothing at all for Nozomi? Wait, what's happening here? Takabaru, what the fuck? Whose side are you on, dude? Aren't you my G? I wouldn't say nothing. I wouldn't say nothing at all, but she's like, yeah, this is nice. We're friends. I consider her a valuable ally who fights alongside me. Oh my god, this valuable ally bullshit, bro. Just say, excuse me, I have to yawn. Just say, you know, Nozomi's a really nice girl. She's attractive, but you know, right now, I'm really, really valuing her friendship right now because she's an ally I could always rely on. Just gotta feed into some bullshit. Give her something to chew on. Like, oh, he said I was attractive, but he really values me. He looks at me for more than just, you know, being someone he likes. There you go. At least you open the floodgates to some conversations later. This is nice. Huh? Why is she looking at me like that? Did I say something wrong? Wow, high schoolers are amazing. They're so much more mature in so many ways. What? You're a high schooler too? What the fuck are you are you in middle school? Don't tell me you're in middle school, dude. There's no way. Nah, G. Hold on. What's your age? Is it even listed? I never even bothered to look at this shit. What is Commander's... Oh. She does seem small. Look, I mean... No, it's 5 foot... Well, I don't know. I have no idea. They're in junior high? Oh, goodness. Wow, high school... Okay. Otherwise, this wouldn't make so much sense. I've never experienced anything like this before. Or maybe she just wasn't able to be in high school because her brother didn't let her. Kako and Imar from junior high school, Japanese system's a bit different. Wow. Okay, so it's not... Wait, what do you mean? Like... will they be the same age as high schoolers? Or like what? Like our high schoolers are their age? Or how does it work? Probably because you've always had the older brother of yours hovering around. Uh-oh. Don't bring it up. Hey. My bad. Oh, no. Look at what you've done. Bastard. Well, you see, we shouldn't be talking about this first thing in the morning. That's right. It's too stimulating for a perma-virgin like myself. He called himself a perma-virgin? I've never heard that term in my life. I will now use that to describe people. I love it. Thank you. The 100 line was worth playing just for that line alone. Oh my goodness, that's so good. That's fucking hilarious. Really? You come up with the most vulgar conversation topics. This is why I hate the proletariat. What? What the hell are you talking about? You're the one who started it. Die, normies. All of you disappear from my sight. Oh my god. Darumi, I'm telling you, one of these days is going to actually go on a murder spree. Yeah, my bad. No one's taking it seriously. I am the only one scared about Darumi right now. Am I the only one really, like, terrified that she's gonna kill people? Even though they'll come back to life, but... I finished my breakfast as usual. Then decided to head back to my room. Alright, I got about 30 minutes till I end my stream, so let me really try to push to, like, day 80. No, that's not gonna be possible, but we could at least push. Jeez, they really gave it to me. And first thing in the morning, too? Haven't I made my feelings clear enough already? No, because you're just like the fucking resident doormat here. Kara and Nozomi are different people. I'm not mixing them up. Now he's in denial. Check online. I have comparison of how it works in my country. I don't know about yours. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, I'd better use today to prepare for our next invader attack. Free time. I want more resources. I need more linguistics. No, more mathematics. Where are you, Nozomi? I need more calculation powers. No. I need calculations. Talk to Shoma? What does Shoma give me? Let's go back to the library. Where's the library at? Oh, they're already there. I need mathematics. Mathematics. think I did all this already. Frick. And there's something on the other side, right? And it's very diminishing returns to read it again. Fuck. The garage maybe? Is there anything else I could do? Oh, I could make a gift. I can make a gift. Why is this guy in the gym? What's Aito doing in the gym? Where I say I was going? Oh my gosh. Gift-o-matic. Yeah, red room. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a gift here. Need like an abacus or something. Give it to Nozomi, and because she's the one who's giving math, so I'm gonna hit her up with stuff until I get math up. I don't know what Nozomi likes. I'll be quite frank here. She doesn't like hospitals, right? What was the thing that she liked? Oh, right. Eggs. She's a big fan of eggs and not hospitals. It's funny that she likes and dislikes the things that both remind her of her mother. I need food. Pudding. I need eggs. Eggs? Protein powder. This will be good for Sakura. Okay. Nothing with eggs then. Fast food? I don't know if she'll like fast food. Sweet snacks. Uncle snacks? What are these? Any of those look like eggs to you? Anyone? Guidon. I mean, ramen has egg in it usually. Yo, food stamps, bro. Rare delicacies. It's like licorice. Destructive seasoning. Okay. This will be good for eggs. The spiced stuff. I'm gonna try Guidon. Oh, elimination noodles. Oh. That might be eggs right there. Hey Siri. Does Guidon usually have egg in it?
Gouda is made from cow's milk, bacteria, and rennet. As such, it does not have egg in it.
No.
This answer is from test.
I'm talking.
I found this on the web for now. Check it out.
No, I'm talking about Guidon, which is spelled G-Y-U-D-O-N. Fuck it. Siri. What about Guidon? G-Y-U-D-O-N. Is that made? Does that have egg in it?
A Japanese dish called Jiden typically has beef and egg in it.
Okay.
This is from our site stock.
Okay, good. I will give her this Guidon then. Crafting completes. I almost gave it to Kaku just now. Huh? Where's the girl? Excuse me. Where is she? What the fuck? Hashtag cheap food? Who has mathematics here? Improved grades. That's like angles, so math, calculations? I don't know. I'm gonna give it to Aito then. I'm sorry.
This is quite sickening.
Oh, you fucking punk ass. Okay, hold on. Go back to the title. Let's go back to the title. Alright, you wanted to see the CG stuff, right? I just remember that. Let's go ahead and pull that up so that we can you know, kind of see the information here. So my man's called himself a perma version. That's hilarious. Yeah, you can't even tell who's in there. See that? You can't tell. Who knows who's in there? Could be Moko, could be Nozomi. I figured Moko would probably need a bigger space, so maybe she would be somewhere else, like maybe right next to her, but what about the leftmost one, the one that's behind your camera? Oh, shoot, hold on. Now, I mean, everyone's accounted for. I remember everyone was accounted for. I think that one was like, let me see if I remember this correctly, but I think that was top left. Top left, you mean? I want to say that is Yugamu? No. I don't remember. Oh shit! I was right. It is Yugamu. Holy shit! I got a good memory. Top left is Yugamu. You don't need to go back to the gallery. Oh my bad. I forgot. Yeah, you don't have to do that. It's that sometimes that menu doesn't come up. But yeah, you're talking about this one, right? Or you're talking about this one? Cause that's Kako down here. I see Hiroku being here really shocked me. So like I wonder if Hiroku's memory is also made up too. So let's see. That's alright. It doesn't take long to load anyway, so it's not a big deal. If we're gonna get something for Ato, I mean, what did he like? Let's go to report card. How come he has like a kill me move and the other people don't? Oh, he likes books. Okay, books. Fuck. Oh, okay. Could have sworn Mocha was also on that CG. Apparently not. Maybe later, but not right now. She definitely didn't show up. I see some books. Okay. That's very surprising. That there's no books category. I mean, I see some manga and shit. I don't know if that really works for books. Earplugs for the Monster Hunter. The trash can. I gave that to Shoma once and he lost his fucking mind, bro. It was awesome. He just loved it. Next gen game console. Who wants that? Man, you think maybe Gaku? Analytical machine? Oh. E-reader. Oh, that's good. I love those cracks. The device for reading digital books, you can download digitized content from the school's library. Yeah, I guess I'll give him this. This seems like it'll be right up his alley. I don't know why the fuck the girl's not here. I'll give it to Ato though.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
I always find it funny how Kurara has mask in that pot. I know, it's so funny, dude. It's so funny. I'm like, what are you doing with that mask? Didn't, like, they just let her have it, I guess. I don't know. I'm surprised he even fit in there with that damn thing on. Oh yes, let's go, baby. I still don't have math level 3. This is insane. Okay, Tsubasa. She ought to give me some calcs as well, right? I think I'm gonna go back and make another Ato thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Listen, I need math at 3. It's hindering me at this point. I can't level up the rest of my skills, even though I may have the points for it. So it's like, it's a problem. I need to make Ato as many freaking books as he needs. As he needs me to get, so... Hopefully he won't get mad about the same gift twice. I mean, he might be getting mad over it. I don't know, but... I know Ato likes this shit right here. You already gave me this shit.
Truly understand me, Takumi.
5? That's some horse shit. Why 5? I gotta load the game.
Soldiers.
I gotta load the game, dude. Really 5? Nah, bro. Is it because I did him? It's because like pause. I went to kind of do his social link thing like twice in a row. Five-star novel. There we go. If this one gives me 5, then I know it's probably because it's like a back-to-back thing, maybe. What are these icons, man? I know that's the gym, but this one here is like books.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
There we go. Okay, so that's to do with like the gift. You can't give them the same one twice, I guess. There we go. Look, see? You see why it's important to load and do this shit over again? Because of that right there.
Heady
Are these
soldiers.
soldiers? Okay, got 15 minutes left. That time again, huh? This day felt like it ended in the blink of an eye, because it did. Keeping up this pace and getting closer to the finish line is the best thing we can do right now. Yeah. Anyway, I don't really have anything to do, so I guess I should rest up for now. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, for a freaking situation like this, that you have a war going on and people are fighting, I guess, left and right, we didn't get attacked much. We got attacked, what, like 5 times, maybe 6 times total throughout the history of all this? Well, I don't know. We fought 8 commanders so far, so we got attacked a couple times, and some of them weren't always commanders, I think, like, especially in the beginning. So maybe 7 times we were attacked, or 8 times. I don't know. Who knows? I think it was like 5 or 6 though. Maybe not 5 is too low, but like 6 times or 7. Anyway, I don't really have anything to do, so I guess I should rest up for tomorrow. Like, I would expect attack like every day or every other day, but like they've gotten attacked surprisingly so little times, considering the situation that they're in. So I fell asleep I fell asleep just like that, bringing my 76th day at Last Defense Academy to an end. Day 77. Uh-oh. Some ominous looking numbers. Up and out of troops!
Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 77th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Prepare to spend another day and be ready to give your life.
Perfect. Perfect. I didn't dream about her last time either. I guess that's why I slept so well, but still, what? Oh well, there's no sense in worrying about dreams. I should get myself to the cafeteria. I don't... These dreams are made of this? What? Like, what's this guy... What's he on about? They misspelled Sire's announcement? Sire's announcements? Really? The monitor that plays Sire's announcements? That's funny. Why is there only 2 things I can interact with? You're not, I guess. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, let's see. Defense room. Let's see if there's anything going on here. Nothing, I don't think. Shouldn't go any farther. Yep. Sleepy. Let's go to the cafeteria. About 10 students in here. Oh, Takumi, good morning. Want a natto cream sweet and sour pork sandwich? No, but thank you. No, I'm okay. I'll make something for myself. Don't worry about me. Kako's behaving cheerfully again today. I suppose it's all just part of the act. It's part of her healing. Let's not call it an act. Let's call it part of her healing process. Okay, I'm done eating, so I'm gonna head out. What the hell was that, bro? Also, yeah, I'm eating too. No, wow, what the hell is that shit? Going already? Oh, going already? That didn't like you. What? Gaku? Goku? What can I say? I'm a busy guy. I've got things to do. Come on, Eito. What? What are they doing now? Oh, I don't like this. Eito's involved? I definitely don't like this. Right, I'll be taking out 42 then. What are they doing in the library? Oh, this is super sus, bro. What are they doing? Now you're gonna corrupt Gaku, my man? Gaku and Eito left the cafeteria together. They make a rather unusual duo. Stuff in your face too. What are they sneaking around for? That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to know. Speaking of sneaking, Nozomi has been sneaking around too. Yesterday she was sneaking around with Yugamu in the battle lab. Whoa! Cheating on me? Me? I wasn't sneaking. I was just helping them. Helping? An unexpected rival for Takumi has appeared. Which pervert will reign supreme? I'm not trying to reign supreme over anything. Except those cheeks! Come on, Takumi doesn't have any feelings for Nozomi. He only likes that friend of his who looks just like her. You are pissing me off right now, Takamaru. Shut the fuck up. Eito with Gaku? What, did you get a job, Gaku? Right? That's what I'm saying, Kaiser. Hold on. Almost done with this. Alright. Wow, just no tact at all. Say it again, Tsubasa. Loud so the people in the back can hear you. I told you, it's not like that. No, it's not that. I don't feel anything from Nozomi. I think of her as one of my very best friends. Bro, just say you like her at this point. Just get yourself out of this fucking mess. This is fine. This is nice. Again, why is she making that face? Bro. I was just helping Yugamu make his new medication. I promised to help him out again today, so I should probably get going. Well, the thing that I don't know, Nozomi with a smile, because I'm still suspicious about the fact that she just treated us like garbage in the beginning for no reason. I still don't know what that's all about. I guess, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I still don't know. Then sass motherfucker, don't say that around girls. You don't say that around girls, yeah, right? Nozomi spoke bluntly with an unreadable expression on her face, then left the cafeteria. Oh, we could read her all right. A new medication? What kind of stuff is he making exactly? I don't know. That dude's up to some weird ass drugs. Don't tell me. It's a special lotion that stops you from getting sunburned? Huh? What the hell? Yeah, right? Like, what's she talking about? Yeah, that's already a thing. That smile. Everyone seems so busy. People really shine when they have something to focus on. I thought he was gonna call himself a perma-version again. That would have been fucking hilarious. The Romy needs that SPF vampire. Yeah. SPF washed out. I'm on the verge of rotten because I have nothing to do. I lost my only job taking care of prisoner. If you miss your old pet, why not get a new invader?
Hey!
Stop that. Well, it's not a bad idea, but also a terrible idea considering how things went last time. So probably kill your invaders from now on. I don't know. I finished breakfast. I almost said I finished breakfasting while having a casual chat with the remaining members of the team. Then I went back to my room. Alright, let's see. Something to focus on, huh? Well, I know what I have to do. I need to protect the school for 100 days and go back to the TRC where Kaoru is waiting for me. Almost there. Just a little more and we're done. I just have to see it through to the very end. Okay. Now we've got math level 3, we can actually make something. Let's go ahead and try it. Speak to Kako? Very tempting. Oh, there's the metal shop too. I can make more things here. Oh, there's so much to do, man. There's so much to do. I'm not allowed to go in? What the fuck's going on with these two? What are y'all up? You know what? What are y'all up to? I want to see. Y'all in the gym doing some weird business. There's something good is about to happen, Takumi. I hope you'll like it. No! Yo, I don't know, man. You know how I'm sus of this guy? He tells me some shit like that? Bro, you're the ultimate sus right now. What do you mean something good? Yo, facts, elaborate. Something good, of course. Gaku's making preparations as we speak. Is he gonna make another food? More food? Bro. Let me guess. Let me take a wild guess here. Prepare another banquet, festivities, a festival. Gonna make another banquet. It's gonna be the Red Wedding. I'm already calling it as it's giving Red Wedding vibes. Okay. I have to go now. So much to do. This guy's involvement in this shit is fucked. It's already cursed. Even Gaku's involved? No, you should be like, Ito's involved? Hell no. I don't know what they're planning. Everyone's death, probably poisoning the food with this guy's bio fucking weapons that he's making in the labs. Just hold on, Takumi. Something fun's about to start. That's something fun? Nope, you ain't getting any more than that out of me. Just sit back, relax, and have the time of your life. I don't like this shit. What's he about to make a show? Or I don't know, man. What's he up to? I don't know. I don't know. It could be anything. Oh my goodness. I hate not knowing. It's driving me crazy. Let's go to the training room with Kyosh. One second, guys. I do something. Give me a sec. Mess this up. Something like that, I think. Alright, let's get back to this. Training room. What are we doing? We are in the training room. Let's see. Maybe if I input that one secret code here. What? Nothing? What? Oh, up, down. Oh, gotcha. I almost drowned while practicing the ninja water escape technique in the pool. I mean, the one that fucking Kakashi did against Zabuza? A sword master's training is always life or death. I cannot let my guard down for even a second. That's true. You really cannot. Sick. Oh shit, it's already time to go. Let me at least see what I can make here. I've got 11 out of 18 on this guy. See if I can make Ato's level. Oh no. I don't have enough. Fuck. Okay. We're in the middle of free time, right? I'll end 3 minutes early because if I do anything else, like I'm gonna do like an S rank thing. Like, excuse me, one of these. I could do the VR training level 6 again. 3,500, that's the most. I could do, you know what? I could do that, or maybe even next time when we go live again, I'll already have it done. So we could do something like that. But okay, anyway, I'm gonna end it. I think I'm gonna end it right there. Let me save my game just so I can know what to do next time. And when we come back, we're gonna go over, you know, more things. It'll be actually episode 20, the big 2-0, and we're gonna hopefully get to day 80 on the next episode. So we learned a lot today. Lots of questions were answered. Lots more questions were you know, just came up as a result, and we don't really know exactly what's going on, but we have a better picture now. So I'm looking forward to that. So stay tuned for Wednesday. I'm going to be going live Wednesday, same time, same place, same channel. And yeah, I hope you guys have had a good time. As always, follow me on my social media. Follow me on Blue Sky. I have an X/Twitter as well, but I don't use that anymore. Like, I only have it as a backup. I use Blue Sky to post things. Follow me on YouTube, of course. You can like my videos, subscribe if you actually like my content. If you look through my videos and playlists, if you enjoy that, go ahead and sub. If you actually do enjoy everything else, you know, follow me, subscribe on Twitch as well. I always stream here on this platform. I stream on YouTube as well simultaneously. But yeah, so I'll definitely see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Get some sleep. You know, try not to stay up too late like me. So anyway, thanks for watching this, guys. It's been a blast, and I'll see you in the next episode, episode 20. So thanks for watching.
How's it poppin'?
Peace out and keep it styling, y'all.